Cats jamming around across the universe. Cats jamming. Got those cats and they're jamming across the universe. Cats jamming. Cats jamming. Cats jamming. Cats jamming. Cats jamming. Dunny, Brian, Zaf, how are you all? Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Percy's having a wash. Don't mind him. He's just having a little washy poo. Don't mind Percy. He's just having a little wash. He's fine. He's fine. Hey, don't worry about it. I'm just gonna do a little tweet. I'm gonna do a little go live tweet. Okay, what do we need something about being the queen. Bryony! Raiders, welcome. How you doing, everybody?
It's the Cylons. Why didn't we see them?
Holy shit, time by librarian, no!
Bryony Tirade.
Bryony Raiders, Rob, Saf, Sarah, Nightsham, Emily, Small Matters, how you, Rob, Napoleon, Ascenta, how you doing? Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Benuis. How you all doing this morning? I was just about to do a tweet. I was trying to find something about being a queen to do a tweet, say they were live. But fuck it, we won't bother. Doing a tweet? Ugh, too much effort. Cat spotted? Yeah, Percy's there having a big washy poo. And then Luna is just here, also having a wash. It's wash time. What? So, you know, if you need to wash yourself, live on stream, this is the place to be. Look, they're like in sync. Oh, they're not in sync anymore. Hi, Looney. Hello, Looney. Why am I not having a wash? That's a good point. I'm too tired. I slept so badly last night. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what the fuck happened. I went to, is there a tea bag in this cup? Still? Maybe? Who knows? I finished my stream yesterday, and then I went downstairs, sat on the sofa, and immediately fell asleep for like an hour and a half. And then I like literally just sat on the sofa, went like that, and then it was real bad. Kirsten, how are you? And then when I went to bed last night, I just slept so badly. I just couldn't. I was tossing and turning. I kept waking up every half a second. I just felt like I never got any REM sleep at all. I had some like weird. I was very lucidly dreaming all night because I wasn't really asleep. So I basically went on a load of adventures in space, and you know, I was because I've been watching a lot of Stargate. I went on a lot of Stargate adventures, and then I think definitely some weird stuff happened. You had lucid ones where you can like control the things happening. So I went on a lot of Stargate adventures because I've been watching a lot of Stargate. And then I remember having a really weird dream. But I've forgotten it. I was like, oh, that'd be a good one to talk about on stream because it's so bizarre. But it's gone. It's gone. It's escaped me. It managed to escape before the stream started. Gonna cats do social media for me? God, I wish. I wish. You've been sick, and that's resulted in bad sleeps. Oh, I hope you feel better soon. There's also 50 other cats, so you have to look really closely to find them all. Yeah, it's like the game. It's like the cat finding game. Oh. Do invasions of kittens in your compartment on a spaceship? Oh my god, wait. It sounds very familiar. Have you seen the hit movie? Should we talk about? Is that a spoiler? We won't say it. It's a spoiler. Shh. Zaf don't have the energy to say hi to everybody. Oh, Zaf. Everybody say hi to Zaf. Oh, well, we're gonna play some King of the Castle today. So when I boot up the game in a minute, everybody can do a join, and yeah, I'm gonna beat you all, smiley face. Except I'm really tired, so we don't know how this is gonna go. It's gonna be an interesting one, for sure. It's definitely gonna be a time. And honestly, nothing has happened because I basically went to sleep yesterday, and then I watched a little bit of Star Trek, and then I watched some Star Trek with my mum, and then we finished watching Jack Ryan season 2, because we hadn't finished that from months and months and months ago. So we finished watching that. Copper.
The world could always use more heroes.
Copper_ just resubscribed for 20 months. Hi Zaf, also Viz I guess.
Copper, thank you for the 20 months. You're amazing. Hi Zaf. Oh, it's Zaf's sub. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Oh, it's awkward. Guess I'll have to send that sub onto Zaf somehow. Buy you a coffee, Zaf. This is awkward. Which Star Trek? I'm showing my mum Lower Decks. But I basically skipped the first few episodes because I tried to show her it before, and we started on episode 1, and the first few episodes are very, very ADHD fast. So I skipped the first few episodes because they're very, very like, whoa, hyper fast, 20 million miles an hour. So we got through the first. I sort of skipped over the first few. And then we've been watching from episode 4 or 3 or 4, I think, of season 1. And then so we just got into season 2. We've just kind of been chipping away in it. Because it is still very, like, wacky. But it's just like, it is a really great Star Trek. And it really builds up to, like, these just incredible things. But, like, it can just be, like, it has some really great, like, Star Trek moments, but it is just really wacky. So it's just like, yeah, and it's very, it's just like, it can be very like ADHD, fast, 100 mile an hour, which is really funny because then there's like a Lower Decks Star Trek and like a Star Trek Lower Decks and Strange New World crossover episode, and then there's a line in that where, spoilers, but it's not really it's a very soft line, so it's not a big spoiler, where they're like, have you noticed that everybody in the Strange New World era talks really slowly? It's because it's like, because in Lower Decks they're all like talking a million miles an hour, so it's just like a little silly meta joke. It's so dumb. Anyway, so yeah, we've been watching that. Then we finished Jack Ryan season 2. God, I can't believe Jack Ryan ended. It was such a good show. They only did 3 seasons and they ended. It got nominated for an Emmy and everything. Crazy. Madness. Madness. Anyway, should we play some King of the Castle while everybody's here? While we've got all of these lovely Banui raiders who want to join in. All of these lovely Banuis. Shall we carry on the game from last time? Or shall we start a new one? What do you think? Melon? What are we thinking? What's the decision? I want a choice right now. Continue with the last one where we've got King Oscar number 2. So we had it was Queen Oscar number 2. It was the Forever Tea dynasty we had. It was Queen Oscar II, and we had the barons, the chiefs, and the counts. We carried it on. It was like we were 3 eras deep, and the chiefs had just helped get another chief into power. A new one? A new one might be fun. Let's do a new one. Okay, a monarch name. Oh, this is me. Oh, should I change what I look like? I'm gonna change what I look like. I've looked the same forever. I'm gonna do it. Okay, here we go. What if I had short, sexy hair? Okay, and then if we change it to like... I gotta have an hour of character creation first. Oh shit, the bed. Who let Vizty do this? What a mistaker to make her. Oh, okay, we gotta keep the sexy eyebrows. Okay, it's okay, we'll just change the outfit. Okay, we don't need a crown. Crowns are lame. Okay. Do 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 do. Okay, and then then we just need a different outfit. So, yeah, we've got the Twitch ones. What if I were to wear like a, you know, it's just me and a. What if I was wearing a dressy poo? Or oh, look at me. Oh, good day. Oh, yes, a good day. Or like, you know. I do like the normal, because this is the, like, thingy king, like, and this is like... Jade. Okay, I do kind of like the, which one was it? Lost it. So waiting on a call for people put carpet in your attic. It should be done soon. Oh, carpet in your attic. It's exciting. Oh my god, there's too many options. I can't choose. Okay, what if I was like this? Look at me, I'm so suave. Oh, do put that there. Hang on, maybe I want a different hairstyle if I go for this though. Hang on. Like this, with my hair up in a bun. Okay, this is it. This is me. I've changed my look. Okay, right, new dynasty. Okay, here I am. Okay, monarch. Monarch name. Vizty. Dynasty name. What's our dynasty gonna be called? Modius. What? Modius? The Modius dynasty. It seems suspicious. Seems like the mods are taking over. I'm a mod too. True. I feel like I'm a very inactive mod. I have not actively moderated any channels apart from the High Rollers streams I've actually remembered to attend. Since December. And I keep forgetting I keep missing High Rollers because I keep forgetting it's Sunday. I missed last episode because I sent a message to the chat, the mod group in the morning about it being Sunday, and then by the time the afternoon came around and the episode was on, I forgot it was Sunday. So I just like, and then it was like halfway through the episode and I went, fuck, it's Sunday! And I was like, well, there's no point tuning in now because I've already missed half the episode. So. Okay, we gotta spin the wheel. So I've been, and then for modding other things, I got so stressed during December between like all of the sort of Tiltify stuff and the Jingle Jam stuff that I honestly have just turned my brain away from line. I've just gone, I'm like, too scared of going near it. I've got like mod PTSD and I don't want to go near it anymore. I'm like, I can't do it. Barons. Okay. Okay, right, I've got my wheel. Okay, here we go. So, we've got the wheel. We've got counts, grandees, nuts, patricians, chiefs, and barons. I'm spinning the wheel. Oh my god, wait, we're getting the patricians. Let's go. Clap, 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 clap. Can't believe this. The patricians are in. The colours don't match. I know. I can't be bothered to change them. Ugh, sniffles. Oh my god, look. Grandee's nuts. Oh, sniffer. Apologise for the sniffer. Wait, this is a different game from last game, right? Who's gonna be the Scottish final, person? Oh no, it's the Counts. They're not Scottish. Oh, it's always the Counts. Aye, it's always the Counts. Oh, I can't believe this. It's the Counts, Grandees, Patricians. It's such a classic setup. Okay. Okay. Chat, exclamation mark join, followed by the region if you own the game, followed by your pronouns. Zero Scots game? I know. Okay, everybody, if you're here from the Banui raid as well, you want to play, exclamation mark join. Exclamation mark join pronoun, and then your pronoun you want to use, and if you're in the game you can choose to do counts, grandees, or patricians. Thank you for the follow as well, Zero. Like yellow because I character had a dress, cute. And Pastelbird, thank you for the follow before, and Gektech, thank you for the follow earlier as well. Didn't do that correctly, but C is good too. Ah. To the sea. Poseidon welcomes all. Oh, I need to change my screen to the one that's good for the game. A second. It's probably alright right now on this screen. But I'll have to change to this. Yeet. Have we got any more joiners? Any more joiners in the chat? Any more joiners? Any more game joiners? If we get one more, then we've got a balance. Beep, 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 boo. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about... Oh, it's gone. I hate it when that happens. Why am I so like this today? I'm so tired. Shit the bed. Okay, I'm gonna hit begin. If you wanna... If as soon as I hit begin, though, nobody can choose a team. So that's the only thing. But people can still join afterward. Yeah, we're gonna do a watch party, our Star Trek Exchanging World watch party on the Discord later on today. So this evening at 7 PM. Very exciting. We've got some shenanigans. Shenanigans. Oh, I gotta pick my path to victory. Okay, let's have a look here. So farming looks pretty good. Trade looks pretty good. Faith looks pretty good. Military looks pretty bad. Let's have a look here. Oh, Your Majesty. What does... Okay, hang on, wait a minute. What does Liliana sound like in Dragon Age? I can't remember. Maybe we could do a Liliana for the Spy Master. Oh, Your Majesty. When you die, how do you hope the kingdom will remember you? Look at how awesome I look now. What about... Oh, she sounds French. Does she sound... Does she have a bit of a... Oh, bonjour. When you die, mon capitaine, how do you think the kingdom will remember you? I can't remember what she sounds like at all. I cannot. It's been so long. That's pretty close, is it? I can't remember what she sounds like at all. It's been so long. Okay, should we go for trade? Farming. Authority never works. Authority and peacekeeper and greatest queen who ever lived is so dangerous. But if I don't know if we've ever done them, so it's kind of like it'd be cool. I kind of want to. I'm gonna do an architect of a new golden age. A lofty goal indeed. I suggest over the next few years, you focus on improving the kingdom's overall trade as much as possible. Once you have an heir, I will return to discuss how your ambition is progressing. Good luck, Your Majesty. There we go. She's now French, and the Spy Master's now French. It's canon. It's canon. Sunbard, how are you? Okay, coronation time. Bing bong.
Oh, Your Majesty, it's me, the Chancellor. I've scheduled your coronation to take place in a week's time.
Why the hurry?
Oh, to delay any longer would make the nobles reckless, and they'll stab you in the back.
We wouldn't on that, I suppose.
Oh, as is tradition, the council will decide what happens at your coronation.
Of course. Shall we call the nobles in? Okay, here we go. Here we go. Here you are, chat. What do we want to do? Do you want to host a lavish parade with jugglers and fountains of wine? Proceed with a religious ceremony to honor the ninth god? Throw the queen in the river for sea? Or outdated traditions? There's no need for a coronation at all. Exclamation mark, vote. A, B, C, or D. Vote now. Is the extension working, by the way? I think I might have left it on since last time we played, so... Bit of an oopsie. Yeah? Okay. Oops. Oopsie. Well, looks like old Queen Vizty is going in the river. Oh, 07. Oh, 07. It is decided. The queen should be thrown into the river. Let me get changed out of my nice robes. The nobles pick you up and carry you to the Treadwater River, hurling you into the shallow water with a cheer. When you climb back up the bank soaking wet, the councillor steps forward and places a crown upon your head. Is it your imagination or some of the nobles' stifling giggles? How dare they? Don't they know who I am? I'm the motherfucking queen!
Now that you're the queen, your first duty is to meet with the Council of Nobles. Your nobles hail all across the kingdom, chat, by the way. Kingdom of Chat. That's what we should have called it. The desolate east, the wealthy coast, and of course, the scorching south.
Introduce yourself to the council of the east. Okay, the counts, okay. Now the counts, you know, they're always whispery. Oh, an honor to finally make your acquaintance, your grace. May you escape the doom that befell your predecessor. It's Copper. The patricians of the coat. Wait, I said the grandees are always. Hang on, wait. Do we always do the grandees are always the Americans, right? So, what do we do with the patricians? Is that not what we normally do? Grandees are the Americans? Because they're the southern? Well, meaning that, God bless your reign, your majesty. I trust you will conduct yourself with honor and faith. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. Oh my word. That's crazy. The counts are French? No, the counts are like the seductive, like sort of whispering English vampires. They're like, oh, I can't believe it. French? They're not French. A pleasure, your serene highness. I hope to see our kingdom prosper and grow wealthy under your reign. And with that, the introductions are done. That voice is definitely not coming back for a second time. that was a one-off. That's definitely gonna forget what I did immediately. Council Hall immediately fills with raised voices. The nobles argue with each other and demand your favour. You sigh and sit back. Is this what the council is like? No wonder your father told you to avoid the throne at all costs. Irish? That was definitely not Irish. Cassio of the Serio family. Powerful coastal entrepreneur scribbles with a well-used quill on a hardwood desk, speaking calmly. Fellow patricians of the coast, my claim to the throne is far more legitimate than that of Queen Vizty. Sorry, I had to make the speaking calmly joke. Sorry. It was out of character. Something must be done. Do we do patricians? Okay, patricians, you're voting. Do we do A, subterfuge, lower stability, B, doppelganger, lower own defiance, or C, conspiracy, lower treasury? Patricians, what would you like to do? Would you like lower stability, lower own defiance, or lower treasury? Exclamation mark vote, A, B, or C. I don't know if we've seen conspiracy before, so that's kind of interesting. You panicked? Ah, it's fine. Let's see who's on the nobles. Remember, if you're not in the game, you gotta do exclamation mark join and then your pronouns if you're not in to make sure you're on a team. Just in case. So yeah, we've got that's the patricians, all the patricians in. Kirsten's yellow too. All this mod ganging up on yellow. See how it is. Boo boo! Hog, how are you? What's this? What did you do with my mighty and powerful chiefs? I'm sorry, Panda, the wheel has spoken. Okay, so the patricians are lowering the treasury. Patricians plan to sink the queen under an ocean of debt. To advance their scheme, the patricians must lower the treasury to 1,500 or less in 3 seasons. Okay. Azul of the Azul of the Sandbard lineage. What the fuck? Charismatic former priest. What? Suns bathed in sunshine, droning on as in a daze. Okay, hang on. A false pretender occupies the throne while my claim is ignored. Grandees of the South, this is a stain on my honor. We must not allow it to go unanswered. Okay, Grandees, do you want to do sorcery? Raise authority? Fervorer? Raise own farming? Or excommunication? Lower stability? This is your vote, Grandees. What would you like to do? Raise authority, raise own farming, or lower stability. Not sure what you are, Mundy. You are a count. Oh, it's a little weird. Any more grandees nuts voters? A, B, or C, you know? It's, C word? Yeah, a count. Filthy count. Well, it looks like we go for raise own farming with fervor. The grandee claimant Azul has been chosen by the ninth god to be the next monarch. They've promised the first miracle. Food for all. To advance their scheme, the grandees must raise their farming to 5 or more in 4 seasons. Well. Dimitri of the Oreganio dynasty. Well-known former hermit leans delicately on a podium, whispering carefully. My fellow counts, in ancient times, the East was its own proud kingdom. We can bring that back, but those days of glory, not while the false Queen Vizti wears the crown. Counts, do you want to do intimidation, raise stability, uprising, raise treasury, or ascension, lower own faith? Counts, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? Raise stability, raise treasury, or lower own faith? If you do B, you're competing with the patricians. That's the danger. Joan. Ascension sounds real cool. Tree. Okay. We're going for... Oh, enough nobles have voted. Okay, Ascension it is. Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. Counts plan to induct the queen into their secret cult and offer her immortality in exchange for the throne. First, they must reduce the power of the Eastern Church. Compete against the others? Yeah, because the patricians have picked to lower the treasury. So if you pick to raise the treasury, it would have been a bit of a fight. To advance their scheme, the counts would lower their faith to 4 or less in 3 seasons. Okay, so counts are lowering their own faith to 4 or less, which they've done. The Grandees need to raise their own farming to at least 5, which they have also successfully done because it's 6. And the patricians need to lower the kingdom's treasury to 1,500 or less in 3 seasons. And I can choose a thing, so I'm gonna choose bribe. I'm gotta choose my honor guard. They'll walk you through the palace gardens when you're confronted by an unusual sight. One of your palace watch is standing guard, but instead of a pike, he's holding a mop. Fearlessly defending me from dust, are you?
Last week, a grubby little urchin kicked me in the shins and stole my proper pike. I grabbed the only first replacement I could find.
What if there's an assassin?
I'd probably hide behind a decorative urn. I can only apologise, Your Majesty. The Palace Watch have been more incompetent than usual recently. It's obvious you need a proper honour guard to protect you. But first, how can we improve the watch?
Oh shit. Do I want to spend a fortune on fancy new equipment, which is money? Invite Eastern soldiers to provide training, which is all well and good. Did I get in, and if so, which group? Panda? Okay, you're in. You're also in Grandees. Grandees is overfilled. There must be some AFKs shaking my head. Masters tell me need no fancy weapons to fight. Enforce harsher discipline on the nerds, or let's not do anything. This is kind of tricky, honestly. Eek. How many times have you gotten the Grandees nuts joke? Quite a few. We've got quite a few Grandees nuts jokes in already. Yeah, we had quite a few already. It's been pretty good. Oh, this is rough. I'm just gonna let you vote. I'm gonna let you vote, chat. Here you go. Okay, A, B, C, or D. What do you want to do? Spend a fortune on new equipment, invite Eastern soldiers, enforce harsher discipline, or not do anything at all? Oh. The absolute counts and the Grandees and that. Oh dear, there's a lot of split voting happening. Oh, everybody wants me to spend a fortune on equipment. The Grandees and the patricians are ganging up on me. I will remember this. This will be a day long remembered. Can only trust the counts. Okay, well, I've got to choose my guard now. Soon your watch outfitted in gleaming new armor, wielding a pike in each hand to fend off the urchins. They're not actually more competent, but they look impressive. If one thing's clear from this mess, it's that you need an honor guard who can actually keep you safe, not like these kittens. Think carefully, Your Majesty. These guards' loyalties will be divided between you and their region. Of course, you could just hire foreign mercenaries. They'd be loyal to coin above all. The dual-wielding pikes, it's insane. What about? Well, you know, the Counts, they've never done me wrong. Tell me about these Eastern Knights. Oh, the Order of the Drowned Road's highly respectable. They understand palace etiquette with these years since they fought an actual battle. It's like poems these days. Well, you know, after this previous betrayal, I'm gonna choose the Eastern Knights. Oh, look at this. Oh, lovely. Look at these sexy knights we have. Knights arrive a few weeks later. They're extremely pale and extremely polite. Chat, remember that? Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, I can't believe this. I'll remember that. Couple people called. Time to drive to the house. Merlin, let's go. The commander introduces herself with a florid bow before reading out a poem she's written for the occasion. We'll remember that. Listen. There's a lot of stuff happening here. All I'm saying is, every grandee claims to have a saint in her ancestry. Your great-great-grandfather was probably a common dullard. You shut your mouth, you hedge-born puzzle-wit. His name was St. Umber, and he defeated the werewolf of Anjar by turning him to dust in an instant, according to my grandmother. Panda. If you're so sure, how about a little wager? A bag of gold says your ancestor was no saint. You're on. What's all this? Count Grey's Fox is spreading damnable lies about my great-great-grandfather. If you really think he was a saint, then dig him up. Saints are incorruptible. Even in death, they don't decay. Very well. I'll request the council's permission to exhume my ancestor and prove this fool wrong. Okay. Should Grandee Red Panda be allowed to dig up her ancestor? Do we grant permission for the body to be exhumed? 60% faith roll? Do we say, no, dead people should stay underground? Or do we ask the Archbishop to check the church's records instead with a 60% stability roll? Both of these are the same percentage roll, so kind of a whatever. So, go chat, do a vote, exclamation mark vote, do it. Do it. Exclamation mark vote ABC. Easy as 1, 2, 3. It's very split. The A and C are very split right now. But exhuming the body and just checking the records are 50-50. And Sandbard's in the middle like, no! Okay. Oh dear. I'm gonna have to decide. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Voting tied at 7. Uh-oh. Ooh. I'm gonna grant permission for the body to be exhumed. Nats bless you, Your Majesty. Now, where's my shovel? A few days later, the body is exhumed from its resting place in the southern necropolis. Uh-oh. Grandee Red Panda is horrified to discover nothing but a mouldering skeleton. Ha! Some saint. Think you owe me an apology. Gods above, I was so sure. Word quickly spreads of Grandee Red Panda's humiliation, and faith in the church weakens as a result. Oh no. Skilly entered and left? Oh no. I thought it was going to come back to life. Your Highness, I'm ruined. Hodlings have occupied my vineyard and driven my staff away. What's a hodling? Grubby little creatures, like fat babies with claws. Hard to kill. Fire is the only way to get rid of them permanently. Whatever you do, we hope it should be done soon. They're eating all my grapes.
I will assemble the council. And that bless you, your highness. Okay, do we burn the vineyard with the hordlings inside? Or do we strong-arm the other grandees into sending military to help? Or do we hire an adventurer from the guild to investigate? This is pretty rough. Because I don't really... Personally, I don't want to burn the vineyard down because I want the trade. I also don't want to spend the money to hire an adventurer. So I kind of want to strong-arm the other grandees into military help. So what I'm thinking is I'll bribe you into strong-arming the grandees. That way, it's fine. It's because you're just making money off of it. I'm bribing you into doing B. So, so yeah, if you vote for B, you get 500 personal wealth. So it seems like a no-brainer. This is where the bribery comes in. It's genius. I love money. Your Majesty, I would have hurt the grandee. Where does the money come from? I don't know. We don't ask those questions. Maybe we just print it. We printed some money. We've given it to everybody. We don't think about the repercussions to the economy. Damn the money. What do you mean? Okay, we're going for B. Good. Okay, we've strong-armed the grandees, and the grandees grudgingly send their token force. A slaughter ensues. The hordlings put up a meager fight before scurrying to the hills. Peculiarly, the grandees discover that the hordlings filled Grandees Joe & Cohn's wine cellar with spoons. So many that it's impossible to move down there. It'll take some time before the vineyard is back up to full production. But Grandee Joan is grateful for the help. Okay. It's an auction time. Okay, so in the auction, if you've not done one before, when I hit go, you can do !fund, and then the letter, and then the number of money you want to spend on the funding. So A will be the military up in the council land. B will be the faith down in the council land, which they want. C will be farming up in the Grandees territory, which they want. And D will be farming down in the Grandees territory, which everybody else wants. E will be faith up in the patricians' land, which nobody cares about, and F is stability up for the realm. So those are your choices, everybody. I'm gonna hit go when you're ready. I don't know what you want to do. I think if you want to fuck over the Grandees, vote for D. If the Grandees are probably going to vote for C. And I think the Counts are probably going to want to vote for B. And I think that's kind of really what's going to go on here. Okay, you ready? ! Fund, A, B, C, D, E, and F. Go. Go. Fund, go. !fund, the letter, and then the amount you want to spend out of your money. You should be able to see your money on the overlay on the stream. Oh, there was the attempt to fuck over the Grandees. There isn't an urgent need to do the B for the Counts, because they already have succeeded, so it's not too bad. Oh, okay, the C and D cancelling each other out maneuver. A lot of venison and water? Yeah. Tasty. Nice aqueduct and deer park. Okay, I think that was the C and D cancelling each other out maneuver. Yep. So farming has gone up in the Grandees land, and then farming has gone back down again. Honestly, it works out.
Oh, finding a spruce. Twisting passages of your castle. You can avoid the nobles, the spy master, and your advisors. There's one person you can't avoid. Your mother. Oh, hello, dearie. Why haven't you found a spouse yet? It's been almost a year. But, Mom, I don't want to get married. Oh, nonsense. A queen cannot rule alone. Don't worry. I'll take care of the liberties of finding you eligible candidates. What's your preference? Men, women, or don't you mind? Women, please. Oh, excellent. I'll send out messages to the most influential noble families in the kingdom. Let's see what they have to offer. Okay. There's a plague ship from the coast. Did I get the money back since my thing didn't pass? I think so. Yeah, money only gets spent on the winning team, yeah. The Royal Navy has stopped a ship in the harbour at Thalassus, Your Majesty. It's a merchant vessel from Dene. I don't know where it's come from. And the crew have come down with some kind of plague. The captain refuses to go home and saying his crew need food. I don't know what's happening to my words, and medical attention before offloading any cargo. Damn it, I forgot what the patricians sound like. Okay. Okay, they were kind of, from anywhere. Well, they weren't Welsh. They were like, they were kind of Italian, but I've forgotten how to do that. I can't think of how to. I can't think of like a trigger sort of phrase to get into the sort of. We could do like a French. That ship is it's a me. It's a me, Mario. That ship is carrying a fine 6 red eyes for thousands. I don't care what happens to the crew. It's like they turned into Mario now. We need those goods. It's like, no, it can't be Mario. Tell me more about this plague. The infected had high fevers, oozing pustules, uncontrollable vomiting. Sounds like the creeping scourge which bumped off half the kingdom a few centuries ago. Okay, we don't really want the creeping scourge to come back, chat. Do we want to allow the ship to dock and offload its goods? Which says it's gonna bring everything down. Do we quarantine the ship but take the goods? A 50% chance? Italian hands. Do we quarantine the ship and toss the goods into the sea? Loss of trade, increased defiance, decreased wealth. Do we sink the ship and all aboard? This is kind of rough. We don't want the plague. We don't want the plague. It's honestly, it's up to you. I'm gonna let you vote, but all of these are bad. Like, I don't think there's any situation where we win. Like, all of these suck. Like, A loses the stats. C, quarantining the ship loses the stats. Sinking the ship loses us trade. The only one where you're kind of doing it is if you're YOLO rolling, quarantining the ship and taking the goods, which is just a 50% roll on B. And it's craziness. I think we've just got to sink the ship and all aboard. We can't do it. We're not risking it. D is bad for me. Okay for us, yeah. Can't take that risk. It is bad for me. Better than getting the plague. Your warships fire their ballistae at the merchant vessel, smashing enormous holes into its hull. Sink it to the depths without a trace. Well, rest in peace.
Your Holiness, I have something to confess. A terrible mistake. I was desperate to prove that my ancestor was Saint Umber, was a giant saint after all, so I sought a witch who lived in a giant snail shell in the desert. I paid her to summon my ancestor's spirit back into his old bones so that I could ask him a few questions about his sainthood, but the ritual went wrong. My ancestor rose as a living skeleton. Red Panda just used, like, all of their money. He killed the witch and ran off into the night. You fool! Dark magic, necromancy, I should have you burned at the stake for this abomination. Do we have Grandy Red Panda burned at the stake? Do we task her with hunting down the abomination that she created? Or do we let her off with a warning? This isn't good. We're the least faithful grandees. Yeah, it's not going well for the grandees. Don't let the judge burn our banda. You just vote for it yourself, chat. Go on, you do it yourself. Have a little vote. Runtime error and clever username. Thank you for the follows. Clever user of name. That's what I should have said. Clever use of name. Oh no, I got it right. I got it right the first time. Second time. Third time. Sixth time. I'll get there. Reading is hard. One day I'll get I'll go to reading school. Oh dear. I feel rude now? What do you mean? You want to burn them at the stake? It's fine. Look, I'm gonna do a countdown because it's so close. Okay, you ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Most generous, Your Holiness. Better than I deserve. Bah! This council will tolerate necromancy of all things. What kind of message does that send? Soon the rumours spread of a dead saint in the desert, a wandering skeleton wearing nothing but rags who's attracted a rabble of mad followers. Dead saint preaches that the modern grandees have fallen from grace. After all, they brought him back with necromancy. What more evidence does he need? His fanatical followers launched surprise raids on southern troops, flaming arrows in the nights, throats cut in barracks, supply lines disturbed. No, my trade! Trade caravan set alight. The skeleton saint has become known, will be a thorn in the grandee's side for many years to come. God damn it! Look what we've done! God damn it! Grandees invest wisely in perfume exports, making 500 wealth. The other nobles gain 200 wealth. I can't believe this. What the heck? Grandees have got a wealth bonus. Okay, we do need to. I can't necessarily afford to bribe the patricians, but they are getting a little bit antsy. It does take me into the danger zone. I'm just gonna common tax everyone. Maybe. I could afford to cruel tax the other two. Whoa, what? What? Hang on now. Whoa, what? What's wrong? Milady. What's wrong? Rebellion? You say? No, there's nothing. I don't know what's. I don't taxed. Anyway, here's a little bribe, patricians. Don't tell the others. Shh. Don't let them know.
Anyway, I'm just gonna look for a wife. Real RQ. Yes, I know, Mother. Mother leads you to a great hall where she's arranged 3 portraits on easels. For now, each is covered by a cloth. Okay. Lorelei, the eldest daughter of the Runtime Error XL dynasty. Not sure why the artist made her look so severe. Just trick of the light, perhaps. She has a laboratory installed in her castle where she spends most of her time there conducting bizarre experiments. She's obsessed with her family's legacy. I don't see what the fuss is all about, personally. From the coast, we have Dominica, the wealthy heiress to the Lord Patrician, clever user of names estate. I mean, just look at her. She's gorgeous. Apparently, she's got a silver tongue, too. Oh my. Mother, please. It's just the typical of the coast. Money, and making more of it. She's said to be led by her passions, living in a moment with no thought for her reputation. Jesus. And finally, from the south, Casilda, the eldest daughter of Sinus V lineage. Cygnus V lineage. See that scar? She got that in a duel. She's always challenging people over some slight. The only thing she cares for is her faith. She places above all other worldly concerns. Despite that, though, she says to have collected sins like a soldier collects medals. Okay. So what do you think? Of course, by picking a candidate, you'll anger the other regions, but you'll gain a lifelong alliance. Well, we're trying to do trade and stuff and such. So, you know, Dominica sounds, you know, she's all about money. Yes, we'll make the arrangements. Well, my bribery has flipped on my head very much. Tisk, what do you mean, Tisk? Your Highness, I'm stunned, outraged and incensed. I've been summoned to trial by the Inquisition on some nonsense, fabricated charge. They're claiming I'm part of a cult of the peculiar design of my crest, and I now have exactly 10 people at every meal, and strange noises from hidden chambers. It's ridiculous. No one dares defend me on their own. They're too scared of the High Inquisitor. The trial is set, but the Council must intervene, Your Highness. As you remain silent, the Council is keenly aware of the High Inquisitor's steely gaze from across the chamber. Do we search for a witness to defend Count Runtime Error XL? Do we help the the Inquisition gather evidence against them? Or do we suggest they pray for a good outcome? Oh yeah, Runtime Error, you're in your account. You're here right now being accused of heresy. Chat, what do you think? What do you think? Do you wanna search for a witness to defend them? Do you wanna help gather evidence against them? Or do you wanna suggest that they pray for a good outcome? Damn, there's a lot of voting to help gather evidence against them happening right now. There's a lot of anti-count maneuvering going on. Even Brack, fellow count, voted for oh, he's a count, I missed that? Oh dear. Sure, wait, don't do it. Oh dear. Well, it looks like we're going for the, play it yourself. Okay. Turns out Runtime Error XL held meetings with known disciples of the 10th God in their primary residence. Upon hearing the news, the High Inquisitor gives you a thin smile. Your Majesty, this is very interesting indeed. The Inquisition thanks you. Runtime Error XL has died. Runtime Error XL II has joined the council. Well, you did it. You found the evidence. You know, they were worshipping the 10th god. Look what you did to Runtime. Listen, Runtime was worshipping the 10th god in their home. Very unsubtly. Your Holiness, the Hordlings, they've returned. The soldiers we sent only got rid of them temporarily. They've taken over my vineyard again. Those little bastards are impossible to kill.
Never mind that, Your Holiness. We must act quickly to alleviate the spoons shortage in the south. Spoons are disappearing all across the region.
Fine, I should call a vote.
Praise be. Thank you, Your Majesty.
Do we pivot the South's industries to making more spoons, which is going to cost me money? Do we burn down Grandy Jones' vineyard, destroying the Hordlings, which ruins trade? Both of these drop trade. I hate this. Do we order a hunt for the missing spoons, reducing farming in the Grandy's land? Nodders. And increasing faith. Or do we do nothing? These are trivial matters. Nodders. Yes. I'm gonna bribe you. I will say if the nobles vote for the monarch's choice, they gain 500 personal wealth. I'm bribing you to vote for C. Order a hunt for the missing spoons. Okay, if you vote for C, you get 500 personal wealth. That's it, chat. Vote for C. Vote C. Yes, 500 personal wealth. Let's go. Yes, good. Visti always picks on my team. What? No, I'm stopping the patricians right now, Zaf. I've got to stop the patricians and also stop trade from decreasing. This is entirely within my character. I'm stopping another team and stopping trade from decreasing. This is I've got to defend myself. This is entirely for me to win. Besides, you won twice last time. You won. Got the people in, and then you got me. You won by getting me the win. Take your money, but I get my spoons back. Oh, I'm not sure about that. Order a hunt for the missing spoons. Peasants are conscripted from farms for the spoon hunt. Priests begin praying for a solution in chapels across the south. The city watch take double nightly shifts to look out for the elusive cutlery thieves. It's okay. You still got enough farming for your task. So, and it's about to end the season. So, in a dingy seaside tavern, the true patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme.
Terrible news. The kingdom prospers. The treasury is practically overflowing. I didn't expect the new queen to be so competent.
Nobody did.
We must work harder to bankrupt her.
Patricians aim to lower the treasury to 1,500 or less. In a tiny village far to the east, two counts meet in a derelict tavern. Nobody dares glance in their direction.
Another priest left the estate today. He said there was no sense preaching to the truly lost.
I heard the same from across the east.
We are no longer trapped under the church's thumb. Now we must not falter. If the queen grows proud, we can offer her the ultimate reward, immortality. The next stage of their scheme, the counts must raise their authority to 5 or more in 4 seasons. RIP. Okay, by royal decree, we can treat the laws. Oh, this is kind of lame. I don't like any of these. Swing votes. I don't want the authority one, because I want the authority to go down. Oh, the grandees thing is next season. Oh, I see, okay. Swing votes might be fun, yeah. Swing votes might be a fun one. Okay, let's see. Oh, the royal wedding, that's my thing. Wedding to Dominica is naturally the talk of the kingdom. Nobles and peasants alike travel from across the realm to attend. For a week and a day, the capital is one giant party. Feels like you're the only one not taking part. Instead, you're getting ready for the ceremony. Soon enough, you're standing at St. Bertrand's Cathedral with Dominica at your side. Do you take this lawful woman, this lawful woman to be your lawfully wedded wife? I do. And I pronounce you queen and wife. After the wedding, of course, there's a feast, and after the feast, a dance. Your new wife laps up the attention, delivering a witty speech in which she flatters you outrageously. By the time you find yourself alone with Dominica, it's past midnight. You never felt more tired. You danced so very beautifully. It was such a... Oh, hang on, wait. You danced so very beautiful. Wait, no, that's American. You dance. So... I can't do this Italian. I gotta do. We gotta do a pirate voice for them because I can't do it. I can't do it. It's impossible. I can't find the Italian voice every time. It's impossible. It comes and goes.
Yar! You dance so very beautifully. It was such a wonderful day, wasn't it?
Chris Pratt Italian. Mamma mia! It was such a wonderful day. You draw a long conversation in which she seems determined to flatter you relentlessly and agree with everything you say. At the night's end, she doesn't know who she really is. Her real personality is concealed beneath 100 layers of etiquette. Though your separate bedchambers still strangers. Oh. I should have said no. It was a terrible evening. Spoon thief revealed.
Your Highness, retract the disappearing spoons all the way back to Grandee Jonecone's vineyard.
Surely you understand that I had nothing to do with this. It's these hordlings, no doubt. The ones who've taken over my vineyard. Show mercy, my queen.
Nay, you should be punished.
If you only for your incompetence. Half the South is eating stew with their hands because of your hordling problem. Yeah, we did know this. Do we arrest Joan as punishment for his negligence? Order him to pay reparations for the missing spoons? Or defend the grandee and refuse to punish him? There you go, chat. What do you think? Oh shit! I should have vetoed A. Uh-oh! I've made a terrible mistake. I've made a terrible mistake. Oh fuck. I did not look at how much wealth minusing there was on A. I thought it was 200. I thought it said 200. I did not see it said 2,000. Oh no. Oh wait, it's personal wealth. Oh no, it's okay. It's not treasury. It's personal wealth. Oh, it's okay. It's Joan's wealth. Oh, it's okay. I'm safe. Oh, I'm safe. Oh, thank God. Oh, it's okay. Oh, thank God. Oh, I panicked really bad there. I was like, shit the bed. Oh my gosh. I was shitting the entire bed so hard.
Holy crap. I mind tricked you into voting for it? Oh my god, I totally didn't. I totally saw it. I saw the 2000 and I was crapping my pants. Joan is thrown into manacles. Later, a group of militia attack the vineyard to recover the stolen spoons. But it doesn't go well. What? The Hordlings prove smarter than expected, laying a deadly trap for the Southerners, involving a swinging wall made from thousand sharpened spoons. They retreat in disarray. Oh no, the South's military is now weak. Joan has been imprisoned. Oh no. Okay. Yeah, the authority needs to come down. We gotta drop this authority. It took 20 minutes for your PC to restart custom. No.
Your Majesty, heed my plea. The great tragedy of our time has befallen the East.
A demon hatched from the ground?
Worse even than that, I fear. An order of once great knights has fallen into disrepute. Blood and stars! What happened? It's the Order of the Gossamer Shield. Oh, them. They were once the greatest of knightly orders to serve the counts. Their virtues were extolled by bards across the land, tales that would make a troll weep. But they've been brought low. They're working as glorified bounty hunters for the South. This is a stain on the honor of the East. Nonsense. It's Zaf. Our military has suffered some setbacks recently, so we hired the Gossamer Shields to help keep order, for the pretty penny, I might add. The Gossamer security has been solving problems we want solved, and kicking the buttocks we want kicked. Seventh Takers, Gossamer security? How has it come to this? These are knights, not mercenaries. They need reminding of a little thing called chivalry. Please, Your Grace, I beg the Council to be reasonable.
Do we call the order and restore its courtly dignity? Do we invest in Gossamer security to help protect the South? Increasing trade? Ooh! Do we hire the Order to join the Palace Watch? Oh, also popular, but it increases authority, so we don't want that. Or do we ignore the situation? Authority down. That is also a good one. Do you want authority down? I want trade up, though. I'll bribe you to do trade up. Smiles. Yes. Okay, exclamation mark, vote A, B, C, or D. There's a bribe happening on B. I'm just gonna do 1 second though, hang on. Bribed. The swing is on, the swing's not on. I'm bribing. Okay. We're investing. Order of Gossamer Shield. Why does ignoring it make military go up and funding them doesn't? We don't ask these questions. Blood and stars. This is an insult to our culture and heritage. The culture and heritage of the East. Okay, the East are now very upset. Like, I've lost some of my money, which is sad. But the trade has gone up. Hog. Angie vampires? True. Okay, the grandees have got their thing now. It's just the patricians who've got to get the money down. It is the hardest one to do. I think after they get the money down one, I think it kind of spirals from there. The prophesied Knight's Herald has finally manifested on Celeste Ath, taking the form of a humble noble known as Azul, who hails from a farming town in the southern hills, so the grandees claim. Haha! Peasants from all over the south are flocking to you, Azul. I knew you could do it. Praise be to the Ninth God. Praise be, but this is just the beginning. With him on our side, we need to capture the minds of the common folk and lead a holy crusade against the false queen. The people still need a push, however. With just the right amount of chaos, peasants will take up arms and just die for you. For the next stage of their scheme, the grandees must lower stability to 4 or less in 2 seasons. Okay, so stability's got to go down. Well, so the grandees want stability to go down. The counts want the authority to go up, and the patricians want the treasury to go down. So there's a lot happening right now. It's very spicy. It's a very spicy meatball. Do a stone cold impression for one of the grandees? What do you mean? Your Holiness. We're so grateful for Gossamer Security protecting us from these criminals. Excellent, so there's no problem? Lately they've been throwing their weight around, demanding higher wages, beating up peasants, hunting on protected lands. Oh, that sounds like them, Your Grace. Unprincipled scoundrels, all of them. As soon as we say anything, they claim they're only shielding the grandees from danger. The worst thing is, they're probably right. Oh no. Well, A does lower the authority. So, I'm gonna let you vote. Honestly, they're all kind of okay. C is a good roll, and A lowers the authority, which we do need to get the authority down. If you're not a count, you want the authority to go down. Because we need to stop the counts from counting. It's a tricky one. It is a tricky one. It's a very close vote by everybody. It's a very close time. It's a close one. Oof. Okay. Grandees are very split. Oh shit! Okay. I forgot what you said. I said, if you're not a count, you kind of want to vote for A. That's what I said. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clicker. Black Mist.
Multiple contacts.
Black Mist and Raiders, welcome.
It's a Cylons.
I need to add my other alerts back on.
LT_Black Mist Raid.
Black Mist and Raiders, welcome. How are you doing, everybody? How's your stream? How are you all doing? How was Subnautica? If you want to play along, we're doing some King of the Castle, !join, and your pronouns. Okay. Let's see. So we can leave them to their business. Okay, so I've got to make a choice. This lowers authority, which is good. Farming, which we don't care about. Increases military. I feel like we've got to go with A. Okay. It brings the authority down. Brings the farming down. increases the Grandee's military. It's okay. Oof. Chat room, remember that? It had to be done. It's my wife. Okay, I've got to do another patrician voice. Oh shit, I still haven't figured out what the patricians sound like, and we've been playing half the game. Okay, so we got,
Well, Vizty, I have something I wanted to ask you.
what can I do for you?
As you surely know, I run a successful jewelers guild back home in the coast. But the current laws are a little bit restrictive for my trade. Lots of tariffs and regulations. You know how it is. I lost the voice there. I was hoping you could push for some changes in the council. Eliminate some of the import duties on attaché jewels, perhaps.
You want me to give the coast preferential treatment?
I think it's only fair. The other regions just can't compete with us in jewelry trade anyway.
I'll assemble the council.
Ah, marvelous. I'll see you there.
Okay, Dewey, reduce import taxes on gemstones from Atesh. Increasing trade. Do we ban the import on all Ateshi gemstones? Decreasing trade. Or do nothing. This is a bit shit. Because I kind of really want A, but this is just really kicking the poor patricians right in their ass. And I feel really bad. So maybe we just do nothing. But then my wife will be sad and I won't have a baby. So it's a bit of a sad time. It's a sad time to be queen. I'm gonna veto B because I can't have trade go down, but I'll let you vote otherwise. You can either do A and you can choose to fuck the patricians over massively by voting for A, or you can choose to do nothing. And I'll just leave it on you. What's the disadvantage of A? The patricians will be very sad. Because they need to reduce the kingdom's treasury to 1,500 or less, and their treasury will increase massively. The disadvantage of A to me is that I will feel bad. I want A. I want A. But if A passes, the patricians will be so screwed over. It'll be so hard for them to finish their first task that they'll just kind of be sat here, not being able to do anything, feeling really sad. So it's kind of a tricky one. Dominica doesn't get the result she wanted. She leans over and whispers in your ear.
Thank you for trying. I'll admit defeat on this one for now.
Well, at least she was happy that we tried, I guess.
Apparently something has escaped from the cellars in Count Squidow's castle. I have asked for an eyewitness report from a local.
Squid, how are you? So counts are currently trying to increase the authority to 5, at least 5, and it's currently 7, so you're doing great.
Mr. Frodo, hello, your majesty. Do you remember the stories of the Shire, Mr. Frodo? It was a right unholy sight. A monster stitched from parts dug up from a village cemetery. I recognised only me Aunt Edna's earlobes.
Did it hurt anyone?
No, it just seemed confused. It kept asking for its father. This creature is my life's work, your grace. And my son. His escape was regrettable. He just wanted to see the village up close. Rest assured, I have chained him up far more securely in my dungeon to ensure that this won't happen again. It's far too late for that, Count. You and your unholy creation must be burned. It's the only way to cleanse this world of your evil. What should we do? Done with the undead abomination created by Count Squiddo? Do we burn Squiddo and his monster? Increasing defiance, faith, and stability. Do we burn the monster but let the Count live? Increasing defiance, faith, and lowering stability. Which is what the Grandees want. They want the stability lowered, so they'll want B. Do we let the monster live as long as it stays imprisoned, lowering stability, lowering faith, and lowering authority? Or do we free the monster? 60% stability roll. C is kind of what we would... I think we might be able to convince everybody to do C, because that will lower the authority. Oh, this is rough. I'm gonna let you swing your votes. Hey, if you vote for C, then it lowers the authority and it lowers the stability. So that makes the Grandees happy, and it also fucks over the Count slightly, even though it's not enough. So C sounds like a great plan. Unless you're a Count. Oh, this isn't working. There's a lot of split voting. Swing votes are on there, so you can vote. You can change your vote. Freedom now. Freedom is pretty cool. Freedom wants to let it eat some chickens or something. But I mean, true. Oh, look at that swing. A swing votage. What if everybody on one vote pivoted to a different vote? That would be insane. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No, your Highness. The boy's not ready for freedom. This will end in disaster. The council would free this unholy monstrosity and allow the twisted creation to go unpunished. What kind of message does that send? Wait, you can change your vote. You could on that one, because I put a thing to let you change your vote. Okay, so the faith has dropped to 0. You're all mad, you'll see. Doom will come to the east. Doom! Luckily, the High Inquisitor's prophecy proves nonsense. The so-called abomination turns out to be a gentle fellow with a green thumb and a fondness for puppies. Soon enough, he's won over the villagers, who allow their children to go on piggyback rides with him. He spends most of his time in the fields growing flowers and vegetables for the community. Squiddo could not be more proud. Well, let it be known that I wanted to help the Grandees, and I told everybody to vote for C, and they defied me and they voted for D, and now the stability has gone up. Let it be known. Let it be known. Okay, it's an auction. It's a funding. So when I hit go, do an exclamation mark fund, choose a letter and a thing, but let's go through them first. Cute, but also have lots of ruined. Nobody's having a good time here. I'm not having a good time. You're not having a good time. Nobody's gonna win this game. Okay, Count's A building. Is A is faith up in Count's land. B is authority up, so we don't want B to pass. C is stability up. D is stability down, so the Grandees are gonna want D. E is farming up, and F is farming down in patrician. Both of these are in patrician land. So, really, the counts are gonna probably vote for B because they want authority to go up, and the Grandees are gonna vote for D.
So B and D are gonna be voted for, and then it's kind of just whether the patricians want to fuck any of those over. So, are you ready to start the auction? Bam! Go, go, go! Fund, fund, fund! Damn, a random E fund for farming up. Looks hecky great. Let's go, Merlin. Peepers, peepers. Ooh, big fund there onto B with the authority up. That counts. There's gonna be some snipes here. 22 seconds, 20 seconds. Okay, so there's still... The Grandees still want this stability down on D, so there's gonna be some big money drops coming in from whatever's left, I think. I'm not sure if they can afford it though. There's so much money on B and E. I don't think the Grandees have enough. I don't think the Grandees have enough money. It's so close. There was like 200. Oh my god, there was like 200 gold in it. It was so close. It was like 4,000 gold to 4,200 gold. It was so close. So farming is going up in the patricians' land. It's completely arbitrary. Nobody cares about that. Literally nobody wants that. The authority is going up, which is bad. So the counts are doing really well in this game, and there's nothing we can do to stop them. It's not good. Your marriage to Dominica is not what you'd hoped. She seldom sleeps in your bed, and over breakfast you exchange only a few frosty words before she departs on a board meeting. Last thing on your mind is procuring an heir, but the needs of your kingdom must prevail. Congratulations, you're in order. The wedding was a magnificent affair. Thank you, Mother. It's about as well as could be expected. You're still in power, aren't you? Still got the crown on your head? That's what matters. Done well so far, but something's still missing, an heir. You're someone young, whose loyalty is assured. A child of your own will do the trick, even if they're a bastard. One of your youngest of your many cousins. Mother, how does one get their fuck on? Oh, listen, my wife and I will have a child. It'll happen. We'll do it. It'll happen, Copium. It'll happen. Cope. It's not gonna happen. I want to speak to you today about a delicate matter, Your Most August Majesty. I wanted to speak to you today about a most delicate matter, Your Most August Majesty. It concerns the perfume trade. Ah, yes, I'm very familiar with it. Then you'll understand our position, you see. The Grandees have had a long history creating perfumes and scented oils for all sorts of purposes. Why, I purchase some fairly often myself. The counts are in a similar position to me. In fact, always attending those fancy balls of theirs, always having to look and smell just perfect. You wouldn't believe how much perfume they go through. Traditionally, we patricians have facilitated this trade, making sure that a fair deal was reached on both sides. Yet now the counts buy from the Grandees directly. They're cutting us out of the deal. Can't let them get away with this. You're right, that's despicable. Indeed. Then you'll call the council together to deal with this. Oh. This is interesting. What if I just pay you to forget about this, and this increases trade? I will lose money, but that increases the patricians thing. But trade goes up. This is interesting. Fuck it. That would offset our losses. Dig out some of the funds from the treasury, so the patricians don't feel so hard done by. Better this than taking the vote and potentially angering the other regions. In a few weeks' time,
The patricians have forgotten about the perfume trade, while the other regions are happy to continue unhindered. Money truly does make the world go round. Can't believe this just lets the rich stay rich. It's a bold play. Okay, so I've let the patricians are now going to complete their first stage of their goal, but the trade has increased. It aids my goal and eases my conscience about the patricians. Yeah. It increased my goal is to increase trade, and that was the better trade outcome. Even if it does let the patricians increase their goal, it was the better trade.
Oh, your majesty. There's a petitioner here to see you today. Not exactly sure where she's from.
I assume you have a good reason for letting her in.
You'll see soon enough, your majesty.
Oh my gosh. Greetings, your majesty. My name is Oreed, and I have a proposition for you. Oreed, where are you from? Distant shores, your majesty. I prefer to keep my origins a secret. And, who are you exactly? I am but a humble ship captain, once of great renown, but that was a different time. Not a pirate then? No, your majesty, never would I countenance the thought. Tell me more about this proposition. 3 ships are docked in the harbor to the west. I'd let her proposition me. Oh my gosh, Kirsten. I can't believe this. Their holds are packed to the gills with muskets and gunpowder, and each boat boasts a full battery of cannons. They are yours in return for a small favor. And what is this favor? I only wish to stay in this kingdom with your blessing and protection. You show your soldiers how to use the weapons, of course, to avoid any accidents. What did you do? Don't know what you mean, your majesty. I simply wish to keep my dealings private. You'll forgive me, I hope. Okay, do we provide safe harbor for Reed in exchange for muskets? Reject her offer and send her away? Or confiscate her weapons and take her prisoner? I think we know what we must do, chat. We must give her safe harbor. I will bribe you. We must give her protect her at all costs and in exchange for muskets. Vote A. We know what we must do. Protect sexy sea captain at all costs. This is the way. This is the way. Yes, good, yes. Just chats. Everyone went A. Yes, well they're all getting extra money as well. Never has the council been so united. Good. The argument was cash. Yes, good. Look at everybody's military going up as well. Oreed and her weapons prove most useful in the coming months. She and her crew train your officers as promised. Oreed demonstrates by puncturing a metal breastplate at 500 yards. Council clearly made the right decision. Nice. I do worry that we might... In a dingy seaside tavern, 2 patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. The treasury is practically empty, and the Queen is struggling to fund her ambitions. We are perfectly placed to offer her a loan. So hopeful of us. Indeed, these loan agreements will be as friendly as a bear trap, absolutely loaded with hidden catches and small print. Now watch me work my magic. Oh, good evening, Lord Patrician. What exactly is the purpose of this meeting? I heard about the Queen's recent money troubles, and I thought we could both benefit. Sign here, and here? This agreement does seem fair. Very well, I'll sign. Oh, the Queen will be pleased. Good night, Lord Patrician, and may the 9th bless you. Oh look, we're rich again, smiley face. See? Easy as pie. But it's not enough to bankroll the Queen. The rest of the kingdom must be in debt as well. To advance their scheme, the patricians must have the highest trade of all the regions. Yes! Yes!
In 3 seasons. Not happening. Common cold, Your Majesty. Looks like we're allies now. Yes, good. Good. Anti-patrician alliance. Well, either way works out for me. If the grandees and the counts want to increase the trade of the other regions to counter the patricians' trade, I love that. No belelele. No, I hate belelele. Deep in the south, a grandee paces along the balcony of her hillside villa. It's not enough. The peasants love Azul and believe the miracles. They won't rise up and put them on the throne. They'll come around. Golden Age can't last forever, can it? Grandees aim to lowest abilities 4 or less. Okay, now I must decide what to do with my tax. Everybody is exceedingly rich. But I'm also exceedingly rich. But also Defiance, you know, the authority and the stability are so high. I could get away with it. I could do this. And I could be the richest rich you've ever seen in your life. And nobody would be able to complain. They'd all just have to suck it up. Everybody could be cruelly taxed. And I could laugh it to the bank. I'd be like, muwahahaha. Muwahahaha. Think of all that money I've been bribing you all, though. I've been giving you so much bribe money. And then I'm gonna take it all away. Not all of it. Because it's only 400. And I've been giving you, like, way more than that. Yes, big tax. Yes, good, good. A private exchange, peepers?
Oh, the Kurth captain who allowed stay at the capital. The one who traded his weapons. She's been the cause of some concern. Nobles have complained that she's been rude and confrontational. She doesn't know royal etiquette after all. Worse, she's suspected of being a Kurth spy.
Very well, I'll have a word. You find Arid pacing the halls far from her assigned chambers. Can I help? Kurth bounty hunters landed on your coast not long ago.
Kurth bounty hunters landed in the coast not long ago.
I see where you're going with this.
Exactly. They're looking for me. Did not expect them to come here. Clearly I was wrong.
I could remove the hunters and ban the others from coming.
Then do it, please.
Oh no, my trade! We gotta protect the read at all costs, it's true. Okay, there we go, chat, do a vote. We gotta protect the read at all costs. Trade or extramarital affair. We're winning the game. Oh, affair. Okay. Oh, hopefully this isn't too higher hit on trade. Hopefully it's just one. Hopefully it's just one tick. Thirsty. Or hopefully it's just one little touch. Oh, Okay, it was just one down in the coast. We're okay. That's not good for the patricians. The patricians did not like that. Where it succeeds and the curse are now banned from entering the country under any circumstances, the bounty hunters are swiftly expelled. Reed is grateful for your assistance, but the Chancellor warns of the curse's inevitable response. Prying eyes.
Your Highness, you're aware, of course, the greatest queen of this century.
Is there something you're after?
Oh, Your Majesty, I only tell the truth as plain as I see, but your power could be even greater. Death comes to us all, but what if it didn't have to? What if you could be the greatest queen for all millennia?
That does sound sacrilegious.
Perhaps it is, Your Highness, but perhaps it is simply making use of the opportunities the Ninth God provides. If you're strong enough to take them,
I can arrange more meetings so that we can discuss this matter further. The door bursts open.
Ah, so he got to you first. No matter.
The counts of agents everywhere, but they've been building up your strength. There's something more sinister afoot. Their ultimate aim is to recruit you into a cult of immortal blood drinkers.
Oh, what a tale! All we want is to help the Queen!
They have been helping me a great deal. Count Burgundy shoots you a quick smile. The High Inquisitor looks furious.
This is heresy of the highest order. The Council must know.
Okay, do we force the monarch to officially refuse to join this cult, which will reduce authority by 1, which isn't enough on its own. Prevent the counts from seeking private audiences with the Queen, delaying the scheme for 1 season, or leave the counts to their business. Okay, so what we've got to do, chat, is we have to go for B. Because I'll bribe you to go for B. We got to delay for 1 season. Because A isn't enough. A isn't enough to reduce the authority. And we can't vote for C. We got to delay the count scheme by 1 season. We have to do it. Oh, that cheeky count vote. I can't believe this. The counts are even like, okie dokie, free money. I can't believe it. Those goddamn counts. Counts don't stand a chance, might as well go for the money. No point in wasting a vote. I know. Shaking my head. Came to you with an offer, and I'm like, money? Yep, never mind, forget what I just said. True, okay. Somehow your schedule becomes chock full of nobles demanding your attention.
Your Majesty, sandstorms have been sweeping across the southern farmlands. There's bound to be a crop shortage next year. Never mind that. One of the best boat builders of the coast has died, and the patricians are trying to decipher her notes. They make no sense at all.
More and more visits take up your time, some important and many decidedly not. You have no chance to speak with the counts at all. The count stat goal will not be evaluated until the end of next season. Stevens.
Multiple contacts.
There's the Cylons.
It's the Cylons. Why didn't we see them coming?
Stevens. Oh, you played Train Valley too? Hell yeah. How's your stream? Welcome Raiders. Welcome everyone. We're playing some King of the Castle, so if you want to join, exclamation mark join, and you're followed by your pronouns. I hope you had a lovely stream, everybody. Welcome everyone. Count Mundi strides into the council chamber, brandishing a clay pot from which grows a long, leafy plant with floppy yellow flowers.
Our expert farmers have discovered a new kind of plant, Your Highness. I thought you might like to name this exciting new discovery.
Let's name it... Name it yourself, Mundi.
Alright, I shall name it Twist Vine. Stuff grows wonderfully fast, tastes horrible, But as farm animals don't mind, I suggest we create an East as livestock feed. Or perhaps it would make a nice addition to the palace decor. Do we want to seize the twist vine crop from the council and grow it in the palace? Cultivate it in the East to increase farming? Or ban the crop? It could be dangerous. Plenty but plant face would have been better. Not B? What do you mean not B? Why not B? Only you want B? What? I don't care about farming. I can't bribe you. Final step for the council is to raise farming? Well, that's meta knowledge. I don't know that. You really want to offend us? Chronicle, how are you? I'll put swing votes on and then you can decide, because I don't really know. Do we want to do A, defiance up, wealth up, personal wealth up for the palace? B, cultivating in the East, farming up, defiance down? Or ban the crop, it could be dangerous? I'm sure putting it in the palace will go fine. I can't see any reason why putting this fast-growing plant in the palace could go wrong. A leads to money? That sounds like meta-knowledge. Or unless you mean your personal money. In which case it just makes rack money. You mean on this phone? Oh, right. Okay. Shaking my head. All this meta-knowledge. Okay, we're going for A. I think this is just giving Brack money. Oh, no, it's Mundy. It was Mundy, not Brack. Sorry, I was trying to remember who it was who had come to do the thing. So Mundy got some money. Some Oread law. Maybe if it doesn't come up in game. Not all counts are happy with the twist vine being uprooted and put in the capital, but Count Mundy is grateful for the cash. Meanwhile, twist vine establishes itself in your greenhouses, along your walls, and occasionally creeping into your windows. Uh-oh. It's everywhere! Okay. I get another vote thingy. Yeah. Crystal Pox, Balishal Planting, and the Diplomat. Oh, your majesty, a diplomat has arrived all the way from Kurth. Oh, you're great, Matt. You're good. I bought your great majesty. A pleasure to meet you. Why have you come all this way? I came on behalf of the Kurth Senate and Grand Pensionary. We are aware of this ban in place on travelers from our country. We ask that you lift it, and while you're at it, we'd like you to release the fugitive captain you are hiding in your custody. Kurth will compensate you, of course, but I would humbly remind you, Your Majesty, that Kurth is a regional power that Your Majesty may not like to anger, if Your Majesty can help it. Oh my god, we'll be so rich. Do we lift the ban and surrender Areed to Kurth? Do we lift the ban but keep Areed? Or do we retain the ban and turn away the ambassador? Oh, that's authority. Ah, shit. Well, I don't specifically care about money. I can't have authority go up.
Here's my argument against a read. What? News halfway to the road, Oreo. No. I don't know. I feel like if we do C, we're kind of fucked for swapping accounts. So we definitely can't do that. I have to veto C. I can't do C. I kind of want you to do... I don't really want to waste a veto on it, really. Okay, what do you think, chat? I feel like we have to do B. Keep a read. Keep a read here. Oh, but A drops the authority. Oh, but A drops the authority down, which we do need. We do need the authority. Oh, no. I'm not looking. You vote. You vote, chat. Do what you want. I'm not looking. I don't want to look. I don't want to look. What happened? I'm sorry about your foreign concubine. I wanted to wife a read. My wife is not very... My wife doesn't like me very much. I wanted to wife a read. Oh... Damn it. Well, we're gonna lift the ban and surrender a read to Kurth. At least we'll be insanely rich. You have made the right choice, Your Majesty. Narita is dragged from her quarters. The scowl on her face looks like a ship's hull. Clear, the scowl is for you. No, it's not for me. Still, that hefty coin sack does something to allay your guilt. And besides, she was a criminal, wasn't she? Oh no. Oh no. Wasn't she? Oh no. You feel relaxed and full of energy as Count Mundi strolls into the council chambers. A stray tendril of twist vine has curled up around the arm of your chair. A wonderful day, isn't it, Your Grace? Perhaps a little too wonderful. Yes, a few of the scholars have been researching the properties of the twist vine, and the scent of the flowers has a euphoric effect. And perhaps that's a good thing, if it makes everyone a bit more cheerful. What's the harm? Remove the twist vine from the palace immediately. That's my golden choice. I'm gonna bribe you. We must remove the drugs from the palace immediately. Make it so. Make it so. Also, there's a 90% roll on B. To keep it, it's harmless. And it may be harmless. Honestly, it's a 90% roll. Or keep it here, but make it illegal in the East, which reduces trade. Which I don't want. But I'm... C lowers trade? No. I'm bribing you to remove it immediately and lower authority. Not happy about this vote? Well, accounts shouldn't vote for it if they're not happy about it. You don't need money. Listen, at some point you've got to stop accepting these bribes and you've got to push your goals. That's all I'm saying. Okay. When you give the order, your staff grumble and complain, find all manner of excuses, but they get to work eventually. But by the time they're finished, you're practically dizzy with frustration. Okay, we got one. If we can get the authority down by one more. Oh, it's still not enough. No, it's still. We still need the authority down by 2. Oh shit! Your August Majesty. Shit the bed. Since you can't learn it in game anymore, She was a cursed senator until she tried to coup the government and failed? Oh no. I bring unfortunate tidings, an outbreak of crystal pox. It's ravaging the coast. What's that? A most terrible disease, your august majesty. It brings with it a rash of boils which slowly and painfully crystallize until the poor victim is sparkling like a diamond. Eventually, the sufferer becomes a crystalline statue, a painful but admittedly glamorous way to go. How many are dead? Whole villages have succumbed. Disease is terribly virulent. Your Majesty, if I might make a suggestion. Victims of the crystal pox are only infectious at the boil stage. Once they are fully covered in crystals, they are no longer spread the disease. Indeed, the pox crystals can be harvested and used in jewellery. If we allow the pox to spread, we can make money in the coast. By the 9th, woman! That is heartless, even for you. The only way to fight the pox is to close the roads and shut down all trade until the wave subsides. Is that what you want? The coast to lose money? Oh my god, look at all of the ups and downs! Okay, so if we spread the crystal pox and harvest the gems, the defiance goes up, the farming goes down, the military goes down, the faith goes down, the stability goes down, but just the flat money goes up. If we don't do anything, one way or the other, the farming goes down, the military goes down, the faith goes down, the stability goes down, the general money goes up, and the trade goes up. Hog. If we quarantine the coast to prevent it from spreading further, the trade goes down, the general money shifts, and stability goes down, and the farming goes down. I guess I'll let you swing vote. I can't influence this at all, so I'll just let you vote. So, honestly, it's spread the crystal pox, don't do anything one way or the other, or quarantine the coast. And there's so much that could happen. It's really hard to say what the best course of action is here. All of these reduce the stability, which is what the grandees want. Damn, the grandees really want... This is very split. The grandees really wanted A, and everybody else wanted B. I wanted B. But I didn't say anything. Wahahaha. Well, do you think doing things is bad? Okay, don't do anything one way or the other. Swing voting should be allowed to use more often? Yeah. Council dithers and delays and does nothing, and the crystal pox spreads like wildfire across the coast. Farms lie fallow. Soldiers die in droves. Peasants turn away from gods that abandon them. However, not all is bad news. Oh shit! Shit! Making the best of a bad situation. The patricians harvest gemstones from the pox-stricken peasants and sell them for a tidy profit. Holy shit, the patricians' trade went up by 3. Holy crap, holy. Well, we didn't get the authority down from that vote, so unfortunately, while playing a game of chess in an austere castle, so we got rid of Oreed for no fucking reason. It was pointless. We should have kept Oreed because we reduced the authority to try and stop the counts and got rid of Oreed and got some money for no reason at all. Pointless. The two counts discussed their schemes against the crown. Oh, how delightful. The queen is drunk on power. But I was thinking, should we really show the queen the secrets of our group? I thought that was the point. Immortality and all that. Yes, but those secrets are, well, kept secret. What if we pull the wool over her eyes? Zadaran, how are you? Okay, counts, do you want to do A, plan a false immortality ritual for the queen that will kill her by lowering your own defiance, or induct the queen into a real secret society of immortal blood drinkers by raising your own farming? A or B? Counts, you gotta vote A or B. Counts. 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 Ba ba bum bum. Ba ba bum bum bum. Well, looks like I'm gonna be immortal. Smiles. Okay. They want to raise their own farming.
Very well. We must prepare the final ritual. Yes, I will begin appeasing the spirits of the soil, but first, we must enrich our lands. By the blood of the dead. It won't be long now.
Final stage of their schemes, the counts must raise their farming to at least 10. Okay. And the the end of next season, the patricians need to have the highest trade, and the grandees need to lower stability to 4 or less. My heir! Should I die? I ask that my crown be passed down to my daughter. Woo!
Your esteemed Highness, may I be the first to congratulate you on the birth of your daughter. What is her name?
Visti Do!
Marvelous, Your esteemed Highness. I'm sure little Visti Do will be a chip of the old block.
Congratulations on finding an heir, you now just need to fulfill your ambition. Oh. Okay.
Indeed.
We did it.
Your Majesty, do you recall the loan agreement I signed with the patricians?
No. Did you ever tell me about this?
Your Majesty, I sent you the contract. You stamped it with the royal seal.
I stamp 50 things a day. You think I read them as well?
I see. Next time I'll run it past you in person.
It turns out there are some hidden catches. See, the interest they're charging looks very reasonable at first, but it's doubling every 2 weeks. Before long, things will get exponential. How didn't you spot that? It was written in very obnoxiously small print. Each letter was the size of an ant's breakfast. Luckily, the patricians aren't pressing us for repayment yet, but there are signs that they're tricking the other regions into similar agreements. They're a trade powerhouse, the main economic engine of the kingdom. We need to call a council vote. Ronin, how are you? To stop the patricians before it's too late. Okay, do we hit the coast with a punishing trade embargo? Pay off the other region's debts from the treasury? Or we can't do anything about debt. What are we, economists? 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 Okay. Ooh, it's the gamba. It's the gamba, really. I have to kind of think here what I want to do. I'm actually going to say I will... Oh, fuck. I'm going to say... I want to do B. I want to delay the scheme by 1 season. Because B is best. So I want to bribe you to delay it by a season. But I don't think bribe's going to work. I'm going to veto A. But let's delay the scheme by a season by doing B. Well, if you don't know it, listen, if you vote C out of spite, then the patricians are getting closer to winning the game. Like the spite, the non-patrician spite voting is, Should have thought about that. Oh. This is unbelievable. You should have bribed us. Can't believe this. Okay, we're gonna pay off the other region's debts from the treasury and delay the scheme by 1 season. Okay. So the treasury's gone down, and everybody else's wealth has increased. There you go. The Counts and the Grandees' wealth has increased. You hampered the patricians' efforts, but not permanently. The stat goal will be not reevaluated to the end of next season. Okay. Okay. And then the only other thing is pox in the capital.
Oh, Your Majesty, the crystal pox has spread from the coast to the capital itself. Hundreds of our citizens have succumbed. The streets are covered in glittering statues of the afflicted.
Uh-oh, the stability's gone down. Oh no!
Indeed, Your Majesty. If only we could have prevented it. In any case, rumour of spreading among the peasants. They believe the only cure for the crystal pox is the Queen's touch.
Well, that's not going to be happening.
In your shoes, I'd say the same, but Your Majesty, the common folk are absolutely convinced. If you don't heal a few of them, they may storm the palace just to get their hands on you. Or rather, your hands on them.
Well, I hate this.
I suggest we look to the council for guidance.
The Queen should lay hands on upon a token few of the infected. 95% chance. The Queen should lay hands on as many of the infected as possible. 85% stability. Triple the security around the palace until this all blows over. Or we should let the crystal pox run its course. I'll let you swing vote, and I'll let you vote. I don't know. You go for whatever you think's best. I mean, if you vote for A, I might die, but I can't veto, so... Or if you go for B, I might die. But I can't veto A or B, so I'm just gonna have to let you YOLO roll kill me. I can't do anything about it. It's just gonna... We're just gonna have to... I might die, and the game might end. And that's just what is gonna happen, unfortunately. I used my veto on the last vote. I didn't expect to have to veto my death. I might not die. Yeah, but it's XCOM, so I'm probably gonna die. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Goodbye, chat. The Queen should lay her hands on as many of the infected as possible. Uh-oh. I'm fucking dead. You ride out of the capital square to swarming peasants. They're a wretched sight, encrusted with oozing boils of crystalline growth, climbing over each other, eagerness to reach you. Touch me! Touch me! Touch me! Touch me, Your Majesty! Cure us! Save us! As you lay your hands upon the peasant after peasant, they get rowdier, they kick and stomp beneath each other, receive your blessing. The Paris watch are swept away by a tide of begging, shrieking peasants. Fortunately, your honor guard are made of sterner stuff. They form a protective ring around you as the peasants snatch at your robes.
Fear not, Your Grace. Stay with us, we'll protect you.
If I die, tell those idiots in a council I knew this was a bad idea. Readying their swords, the Eastern Knights smash through the peasants and deliver you to the, safely to your carriage. They bundle you in, smack your horse on its flank and send you rattling off down the street. By the time you reach the safety of your palace, news of the riot has spread far and wide. To make matters worse, your honor guard have contracted the crystal pox from all the peasants' blood that was splattered about. Over the next few weeks, one by one, they turn into glimmering statues. It takes many months for the pox to pass. It's finally over. Gemstones litter the streets, but people are too busy mourning to pick them up. The treasurer takes her servants to collect them under the cover of darkness. Well, we're insanely rich, but my honor guard is dead, and yeah. Anyway, we got a thing happening, a funding. Okay, this is a very important funding. This is extremely important. Okay, you gotta hear me out here. So we're gonna do an exclamation mark fund and then a letter and then the amount in a minute when I hit start. But you gotta hear me out here. Okay, so A is counts farming up. Okay, if the counts win this farming up thing, they will win the fucking game. Okay, so we can't let them do this. Okay. This absolutely cannot be allowed to win. Okay, and then B is authority down. C is stability down, which is what the grandees want. D is military down in grandees land. E is trade up in patricians land, which is something that the patricians want. And F is authority up. So, C and E are ones that the patricians and the grandees want, and the counts want A. So, basically, I think what you should do is fund C and E really hard and stop the counts from funding A, because if the counts manage to fund A, then the counts will win the game. So I think fund C and E, and that's what I'm saying. Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. So far, the counts have not even bothered putting any funding into A that will win the game. It's a spicy choice. Maybe it's going to be one of those big things at the end of the game where they come in and they dump... oh, nope, here we go. There's some money going in right now. You got to be careful of the snipes. Oh, no, it's okay. It's at the big 4K now. Okay, so the prison is at 7.5k. The Grand Bazaar is at 5.8k. Oh, the A is overtaken. Oh my god, it's so close. E is at 6.8. And oh my god, it's so close. Oh my word. Oh my god, okay. It's oh my god, for more E. Oh my god, for more C. Quick fund C. Jesus Christ. Oh my lord. Oh my god. Oh my heart. Oh Jesus, holy shit. Oh my god, that's so much money. Oh my god, it was impossible. Oh no, 2008, 2009, 2000B, we got 2008, 2008, 2000B, 2000C, 2000C. Oh my lord. Okay, E and C pass. Jesus Christ. I was like, the game's gonna end right here on this funding. Jesus. Okay, we've made a bazaar, we've made a prison. That's what we like to see. Well, let me just hover over here.
At the start of your reign, Your Majesty, you said you wanted to be the architect of a new golden age. You have succeeded on that front. Your kingdom has never been more prosperous. Well done, Your Majesty. But to shut down the noble scheming for good, we need to build on that reputation. Your advisors have some ideas. Have you heard of the Scepter of Sages? It's an ancient lost artifact forged by the Queen Alma the Wise. There's a legend that any queen who recovers it will rule over a golden age. My advice, on the other hand, would be to infiltrate each of the region with loyal spies and defeat their schemes with schemes of your own, but the Chancellor has other ideas. Okay. Faith and trade? RIP. Or stability and trade? RIP. Not gonna lie, I was kind of hoping for treasury and trade.
I'm gonna have to go for stability.
A wise decision, Your Majesty. I'll begin recruiting spies. We'll send them across the kingdom in the guise of traveling bards.
Well, only because I got 1,000,000 gold. I wasn't aiming for it. I just happened to get it. So I was like, well, maybe it'll happen.
But this will require a fine touch. Your priority to raise the kingdom's stability and overall trade as much as possibly can. Of course, there can be no open rebellion among your nobles.
Okay. Oh no, we're suffering from withdrawal. The absence of the twist vine flowers in your palace has hit you hard, and you can hardly drag yourself out of bed. But the royal physician tells you there's little to do but wait for the lethargy to pass.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. I know you're unwell, but in your absence, the council has been taking certain liberties. Is there anything I can do to hasten your recovery? I fear you've already spent far too long in bed.
I'm going to wait for the malady to pass. Oh shit. Physician was right. Your much needed rest comes at the expense of the kingdom. No, my gamba! Ah! That's the opposite of what I wanted to happen for my gamba. Leaves from the vine, falling so slow, like tiny fragile shells, drifting in the foam. Little soldier boy. By the time you return to the council, a shadow of your former self, the council, the patricians and grandees are at each other's throats. The state of affairs are truly a mess. Well, piss.
Your Majesty, you absolutely must come down to the coast next year and experience the Summer Games for yourself. It's the only social event that matters. If you aren't in attendance, well, it would simply be a crime.
The newly constructed Grand Bazaar on the coast, we sell twist vine. Oh, interesting. Tell me about the Summer Games. Gosh, I've lost the voice again. I realized.
Everybody gets drunk, hello, French, and goes to the arena to watch the gladiators in battle, and for the title of Golden Champion. Rivers of blood and lakes of wine, leave your inhibitions at the capital, Your Majesty.
How could I say no?
Oh, this is simply wonderful. It has been so long since a queen has attended our games. Last time, as I recall, they were assassinated. Not to worry though, Your Majesty, I'm sure it won't happen to you. Sitting on a bench outside a sun-bleached villa, two patricians of the coast meet to plot their latest scheme. Let me show you something. These documents represent the accumulated debts of all the other regions in the kingdom. Oh, well, how did you manage that? I thought they knew better than to accept loans from us.
Oh, they did. There are plenty of independent moneylenders that have taken loans over the years. Banks in Kurth, Atesh, and Davalin. I bought up all those debts for myself. Davalin was so pleased with the generosity of my terms, they even offered us an alliance. The patricians are ever in trouble. Tavalini soldiers will march in our aid.
Genius! So how do these counts and grandees owe us half their wealth? And the queen owes us absolutely everything.
Indeed.
All that's left is to decide what we will do when it's time to collect.
Okay, so patricians, what are you going to do? Are you going to graciously forgive all debts in exchange for the throne, raise stability? Or are you going to squeeze every last drop of gold from the kingdom by raising your own military? So, patricians, raise stability or raise military? Witnessing. any patrician championships in the chat? Oh, they're going for A. This pleases me. This pleases me greatly. Okay. The patricians want to graciously forgive all debts in exchange for the throne by raising stability. Oh, wait, this is gonna make it... Actually, this is kind of a stalemate for me, because I now can't win. Because if I raise the stability to the point where, if I raise it too high, they'll instantly win the game. So I have to raise it enough that I can win the game. I have to raise it to 1 below your winning strat, and then hope that I win the roll. That's kind of rough. Yeah, I gotta keep the stability like super mid. Yeah, it kind of helps me because you also want to raise it, but it doesn't help me because I don't want to raise it too high.
For this to work, the kingdom must be stable. If the rule of law collapses, nobody will care about paying their debts anyway. Agreed. What do you think, my soon-to-be monarch? It is not the way I choose to ascend to the throne, but it is a damn sight better than sitting around my villa twiddling my thumbs.
For the final stage of their schemes, the patricians must raise stability to at least 5. Ah, see, fuck, see, that's dog. Oh my god, I'm dead. Oh, at least 5? That's terrible. That's only 2 points. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, I should have just gone for faith. Never have got faith up any high, but at least it would have been stability. The south swells with the southern influx of devotees from across the kingdom. They've come to see the Knights Herald Azul in action. In a picturesque town in Alertzi, the grandee's holy claimant delivers a speech to raucous applause.
If only our army was strong enough, we could take the palace by force. A crusade? That does sound promising, though I suggest we leave it up to the Ninth God. Surely he will intervene on Azul's behalf. Yeah, the Ninth God really is very faithful with everybody right now. Okay, Grandees, do you want to launch a holy war to claim the throne by raising your own military? Or do you want to pray for a miracle by raising your own faith? Looks like there's going to be a holy war. This is such a close game. This is insane. Everybody is... It's snowing? I know it was snowing here earlier, but it's June, this motherfucker? What do you mean? As the vote is called, cheers erupt around the villa, a lot of cramped hall of Grandee Custon's villa. For the Ninth God! Death to the Pretender! Death to Queen Vizti! Oh! The final stage of the Grandees must raise their military to at least 9. Okay. So. Oh, patricians look to trade deal with Sal with 500 wealth. Okay, so. Basically. The Counts have got to get their farming to 10, so they've got to get it 1. Grandee's got to get their military up by 2, to 9, and the patricians got to get the stability of the kingdom up by 2. So we're all so dangerously close to the game ending right now. The counts of the richest by far should be taxed. It's the counts and the patricians have all the money. But at the same time, I don't need any money. So, yeah. I'm gonna YOLO roll. All goes according to plan, Your Majesty. Let me show you.
Spy Master takes you through a secret passage in your private office. In your own private office, you emerge to a hidden chamber where a number of hooded figures are waiting.
These are my agents. They can blend into a crowd as effortlessly as they can slip a knife between a traitor's ribs.
Why didn't I know about this chamber?
Oh, don't worry about it. Palace is riddled with secret passages to hidden rooms. I'll keep track of them for you.
Soon, our spies will infiltrate the courts of all the nobles in your council, disguised as traveling bards. One of the spies tosses aside her cloak, revealing a lute and a colourful costume of a troubadour.
With charm and flattery, they'll worm their way into the nobles' hearts and minds.
Then we'll have a spy network, the likes of which the world has never seen. I hope to make even the Gaunt of Taverlin look like rank amateurs. This'll put a stop to their foolish schemes.
And it will keep the kingdom stable for the rest of your reign.
A little blackmail is a small price to pay. A week passes before you hear more news. Your spy master arrives in your office with a tiny scroll, small as a cherry stem clutched between two tiny fingertips.
This is a message from one of our agents in the field, Your Majesty.
I sent it to Grandee Sandbard's manor, disguised as a caroller, armed with a lute and a book of hymns. Open it.
Of course.
Wait to hear of your success of your fledgling spy, 70% trait.
Oh!
The spy master studies the scroll for a moment and a smile creeps across her face. She holds it over a candle flame and it vanishes in a poof of cinders.
She's been welcomed into Sandbard's court with open arms and is already flattering them with fawning songs.
Let's hope our other spies are just as successful. Over the next few weeks, you receive back word of more and more of your agents. Almost all of them have successfully wormed their way into the nobles' courts. Oh, here's the shit roll.
Now we must hope they maintain their cover.
30% chance. No! Oh, it was never gonna happen. A few more weeks pass, you wait anxiously for another message. When it arrives, however, your spy master reads it with a face like thunder.
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Just give me the bad news and get it over with. The bad news is that we had to dredge one of our spies' bodies out of the canal yesterday. The good news is that Grandee Sandbard couldn't work out who sent her, so that's something at least. How could this happen?
The problem is the kingdom is too unstable. Everyone's on edge, everyone's paranoid. If a bard shows up on the doorstep, they ask the difficult questions.
Of course, they're right to be paranoid, but it's no good for us. You need your nobles to be fat and happy. The next month, more and more of your spies are ferreted out and killed in increasingly gruesome ways. Luckily, your involvement remains a mere rumor. To improve your chances of victory, thus increasing the scale of stability as much as possible. Oh, I can't! It's impossible! Okay, here we go. So it's Count Big Tree Happy.
I don't mean to exaggerate, Your Holiness, but I believe I pioneered the most incredible invention in the history of mankind. I was hosting a small party, playing cards with some friends. I called a servant to bring me over something to eat that was both tasty and convenient. And as my hands were occupied, what the servant brought me was that evening will change the world forever, Your Holiness. Your Highness, even.
It sounds like your servant invented it.
Yes, and as he is my employee, I own the idea, which is only fair. This is a capitalist society, Your Highness, you know this. Behold!
They hold the plate, in the air a plate. Atop the plate, 2 slices of bread, with a piece of meat wedged between them.
It allows the hungry noble to consume 2 slices of bread, and plus all the meat all at once, saving valuable time. Meanwhile, the bread serves as an impregnable barrier, preventing one's hands from being besmirched by meaty juices. Astonishing. Naturally, since it's my invention, I propose we name it after me.
I made a sandwich. Yeah, but what's it called?
Over the next few years, I expect everyone to be enjoying a nice big tree happy for lunch. But naturally, this innovation cannot be made available for free. Every time a big tree happy is consumed, I expect a small royalty payment. Okay, Dewey, give Big Tree Happy the royalties they deserve, decreasing trade. Nopers. The Big Tree Happies are too delicious to be controlled. Should we say Big Tree Happy should receive a one-time reward from the treasury instead? Or do we say the servant should be rewarded instead? What was his name again? Chat, honestly, it's up to you. What do you think? What do you think we should do about the sandwich? We live in a capitalist society. It's all about the trade here in the kingdom. We live in a society. God, this is very split. Okay, we're going for D though. Servant should be rewarded instead. Credit the servant. What if he's called like, you know, like Balls McGee or something? I mean, everybody has to eat a Balls McGee for lunch. Don't want the servant to name it a foot long. Oh no. Boo-boo. Blood and stars! He wouldn't have invented this snack if I hadn't specifically requested a convenient meal. Despite Count Big Tree Happy's protestations, the servant is brought before you. Hello, your majesty. Most people call me Footlong, due to me, large feet. I prefer to call it the Big Tree Happy. Big Tree Happies prove a massively popular luncheon. Bakeries spring up across the east, experimenting with new ingredients. It turns out you can put anything between two pieces of bread. Tally, how are you? Oh, look at the trade go up now that I don't care about it. Can't believe it.
Your Majesty, I wish to speak with you about the situation in the East. The counts have been long been a matter of suspicion for those who worship those of us in the church, and now the idolatry, the devil worship, are commonplace in the whole region. Allow me to send some of our best missionaries to the East. It's for the good of the realm.
Yeah, we had seen that before, but I forgot what the guy was called. I'll have to bring this to the attention of the council.
Of course, Your Majesty. I'd expect nothing less.
Do we send missionaries to the east on a 20% stability roll? Or do we deny the Archbishop's request for a mission? If the 20% stability roll fails, the stability just goes down more. I can't afford that. Bribed? I don't even know if it's worth bribing. I'm just gonna veto it. There is no vote. There is no actual vote here. There is only B. Boycott the vote. What happens if nobody votes? I don't know. Tears, how are you?
I didn't want to risk anything happening to the stability. I kind of want to just leave it at 3 and then just YOLO roll a 30% roll again. Okay.
Very well. It's the will of the council, so be it.
I'm glad that the council respects our sovereignty enough to leave us to our own business. Thank you.
Have no coffee and I'm gonna die? Tears, no. Okay, that's the season over. I don't want to risk it. Oh no, I don't get another vote. A vanity project. Chief Architect bustles into your office carrying an armful of parchment.
Statues can be torn down, paintings can be burnt. Don't you think it's time you left a lasting mark on this kingdom? I propose we carve your majesty's visage into the side of a mountain. It will take dozens of artisans, thousands of hours, but we will ensure that you will always remembered.
Just be sure to get my good side. Oh, of course, your majesty. In the traditions.
In the tradition of all royal portraits and statues, we'll be sure it's incredibly flattering.
You call a vote to discuss this outrageous plan. A mountainside carved in your likeness will surely get people talking, but it will take time and a lot of gold. Okay, do we go ahead with the project? Do we also add the queen to the design? Do we get the nobles to fund it? Or do we say, let's add the queen consort to the design. I'm gonna bribe you. Let's do it, chat. Let's do it. Let's add the. Let's use some of this money. Let's do it. Woo! Let's make a mountain with me and my wife on the design. Let's go. Let's do it. Bribe, 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 bribe. Mount T? Better than that paltry Mount Rushmore. Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna go perfectly well. Another bipartisan vote. Look at that, we did it. Beautiful. Many of the patricians are delighted about the idea of showing off the queen consort in this way. True! Your wife comes to see you straight after the project is announced.
Marvelous, this is an excellent idea.
A perfect gift for the queen consort who has everything.
Oh, it'll be a landmark, a symbol of a timeless marriage.
I never took you for such a romantic, Chief Architect.
I merely chip away at the bleak stone to reveal the raw passion within.
Planning starts in earnest. A mountainside covered in scaffolding. You eagerly await news of the project's completion. The amount you was sad you couldn't cheat on? Listen. Tears, thank you for this watch stream. But the work is plagued by setbacks. The stone is harder to carve than anticipated. Storms knock down the scaffolds. A rock slide erases much of the work that has been done.
Oh, your majesty, I have to admit, I may have bitten off more than I could chew.
I'm sure it'll work in the end, right?
Yes, of course it will.
As the weeks roll past, it becomes clear that the chief architect's grand ideas will take a lot longer to come to fruition. Oh, Psyduck, thank you for the follow. Oh, speaking of,
Your esteemed highness, your serene highness, Lord Patrician Darthstead has been having prophetic dreams.
It's true. I could part the veil betwixt now and some ways off.
Give me a prophecy then.
I look to the future and it speaks through me, no more, no less. For instance, Grandee Tiers HDML
Tia's HTML should be aware of birds for the next season. And I saw a vision of Count Trutali's body floating away on dark water. What? Seventh, take us. Please, Your Serene Highness, have him foretell the future for the council. We could gain insight into great mysteries.
Okay, do we, say just this once, begin the visions, 50% chance? Do we throw this charlatan in dungeon for a 10% stability roll? Do we make, Darstote the official council advisor, reducing my authority, increasing the farming? Which is badge, because if that increases the farming for the counts by some happenstance, then they win the game. Also increasing the trade. So we don't really want to do C. So I'm gonna have to veto it. Just on the, I have no idea. It would probably be the patricians farming, but in case it does increase the farming for the counts, I can't risk it. I can't risk it. They'd win the game instantly. So, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. We're playing a risky... Everybody is on a hair's breadth from winning the game. Everybody just needs a tiny bit, but nobody's getting the rolls that they need to win. Like, we've had no stability rolls, we've had no military rolls, and we've had no farming rolls since.
I'm Commander Shepard,
Tears.
and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Tiershtmal just gifted 10 subs.
Tears, thank you so much for the 10 subs. Oh my gosh, amazing. Tears, thank you for giving us up to Alta, to Nath, to Vili, to Mushy, to Fareld, to Anders, to Kasim, to Dalsin, to Hansan, to Astay. Oh my gosh, amazing. Tears. Tears, thank you. God. And Tears, thank you for giving us up to Squid.
Thanks.
Taz HTML gifted a tier 1 sub to Squiddo. They have given 141 gift subs in the channel.
Tears. Lord Precision Darstote spreads a velvet dark cloth onto the floor, so it's cross-legged and closes his eyes. After a moment of silence, he gasps.
Unfortunate tidings, Your Serene Highness. Let me gather myself so that I may understand what lies ahead. Your Serene Highness, I understand. I foresee scarcity, false promises, darkness, and misery. Beware! Beware! Oh no, I'm sorry, yes, I'm so sorry, Your Serene Highness. I'm sure this is all a trick. Come on, get out of here. Lord Patrician Psyduck hauls him away. Raised voices, head down the hallway. Sure enough, the Chancellor soon reports a new trade agreement with Ashmead that puts the kingdom at great disadvantage. Lord Patrician Darstote must have known what he was talking about. Shrine of her schemes is not looking great. I know. It is not looking great. Oh, wait. Invasion? Your Highness, we're being overrun. Not by sword and spear, mind you, but by hogs. A particularly virulent breed of wild Trevelese hogs, to be precise. They terrorize our farmland and forest alike. They'd even attack our farmers when they're feeling particularly brave. The council must do something. Okay, do we introduce a new species to prey on the hogs? Costs us money. Do we leave it be? It's just nature taking its course, reduce farming. Do we call a great culling to deal with this? Trade and farming. Do we arm the farmers with weapons to fight off the menace? An 80% military roll. Now, that could do anything. Arming the farmers with weapons could possibly increase the military. At the same time, it could cause death, which could decrease the military. Or it could leave the military as it is. I can't veto or bribe you, but I can turn on swing votes. So here you go, chat. I don't know what you want to do here.
I'll just let you vote. I'm assuming the grandees are probably going to vote for D on the crazy off chance that D might get them some military. But otherwise, grandees nuts, I get it. Otherwise, I'm like, it's kind of a whatever vote, honestly. It's kind of a whatever vote. Oh, we've got very unlucky with the things that have come up. Everybody has goals that they want to achieve, and we've had no things that have really pushed towards those goals in the last 2 seasons. The grandees call on their reserves to donate any weapons they can. Farmers are delighted when, with their new weapons, they can beat back the encroaching hogs with ease. Some even take to hunting the hogs for food, and wild animals become the new staple of southern cuisine. Okay, the military didn't change, but they did successfully beat back the hogs. The military didn't go down, so that's always a plus. Okay, so, gotta remember the counts are trying to get their farming to a 10. The grandees are getting their military to at least 9. And the patricians want to get the stability of the kingdom to at least 5. But, so far, nothing has happened. I can YOLO roll again at 30%. Well, it's 50% now. Oh, let's see. Flip a coin. Once again, Your Majesty, my spies have embedded themselves into your nobles' courts. Hopefully they'll meet more success this time around. Okay, 50% coin flip. Wait to hear if your spies can maintain their cover. Here we go, coin flip. Your spy master reached with a face like thunder. Dozens of our spies have been rooted out of guild. It never ends, does it? Back to square one. To prove your Oh, well, we gotta get a new honor guard. The death of your honor guard in the line of duty was a tragedy, Your Majesty. We don't have time to mourn. We must replace them at once. The Queen needs protection. So, we can need the coastal gladiators or the southern battle nuns. Probably... what mercenaries do you suggest? Battle-bitten brethren. Oh, made my decision. I'm going to get the battle-bitten brethren. Oh, the battle-bitten brethren arrive a few weeks later. You've never seen such a gang of huge and pleasant-looking cutthroats, sneering and smirking, and cleaning their fingernails with daggers. Your fears are assuaged by their commander, a grey-haired man who explains the service they provide as long as the coin doesn't run out. They sacrifice themselves to the last man on your behalf. Yeah, the counts could rebel, but also they just need one tiny farming point and they'll win the game, so it's such like a tiny thing. Summer games have begun. Your yacht glides into Port Thalassus. Anxious servants lay out the red carpet while shooting away the seagulls. Ho there, your esteemed highness. Beautiful day, isn't it? Come with me, your carriage to the grand arena is waiting. Let's go. There must be thousands of people in the arena, peasants and patricians alike. But you have the best view in the house. As you step out to wave, the crowd chants your name.
You have two different events that we could show you today, your esteemed highness. Which would you prefer to witness? A gladiator fight or a monster battle? What happens in the gladiator fight? Two of the most fearsome fighters from across Celestath will clash for the title of Golden Champion. No rules, no limits, cheating encouraged, blood and heartbreak guaranteed. What about the monster battle? We sailed to the furthest oceans and delved the deepest jungles to bring back the exotic beasts for our gladiators to fight. One human fighter's metal will be tested against a creature from your nightmares. Gladiator fight! Excellent choice, your esteemed highness. Bring out the gladiators! Lord Patrician Darstoke steps up to the podium, speaking in bronze tube that projects his voice across the entire arena. Our first competitor has traveled all the way from the south. In his words, show us the dishonest coastal dogs what honor looks like. A crusading holy warrior who claims to have the strength of the ninth god at his side, and since has come far. Who are to doubt him? Give it up for Pius Pescalo! Out in the circle somersaults a small man. Despite his size, he moves with lithe confidence and wears little armor, his oil skin gleaming in the sun. He is dual-wielding a pair of flashing daggers. He looks like he hasn't washed in months, flies are buzzing around his tangled scalp. Ladies and gentlemen, Pius Pescalo can smell the Golden Champion title at this point, but first, he'll have to get through our other competitor. He was trained as an assassin by the Viper's children, but he has failed his final exam. Now he has something to prove. All the way from Taverlin, it is the one, the only, Ragefast the Bull! Wait for the arena gladiator to step into the arena. A big man, rippling with the muscles and clad from head to foot in bulky iron armor, stomps out into view. It looks like torture under the heat of the sun. He has a three-pronged trident in one hand and a weighted net dangling in the other. Bowing his head, he kisses a golden locket hanging around his neck. As the two gladiators drum up the crowd's support, Lord Patrician Darstoke turns to you with a gleam in his eye. Half of the fun of the summer games is the gambling. Why don't you go bet before the fight begins? What are the odds? Bookies mostly look at the fighter's capabilities. They also take the opinion of the crowd into account. Gonna go get cake, Kessin, let's go. The bookies favor the Ragefast the Bull. Bet on him and you'll only get your money back plus 20%. Pius Pescalo is the underdog. Successful bet on him means you double your cash. Okay, let's go. The bookies look distinctly nervous that the Queen herself is placing a bet, but they're also salivating at the sight of your gold. I'm gonna bet 1,000 gold. And who will you bet your 1,000 gold bet? I will bet it on Pius Pescalo. In that case, just make things interesting. I'll bet on Ragefast the Bull. Shall we begin? Big bucks, no whammies. Let's go. Okay, Darstoke bet some money. Let the fight commence. The crowd roars and stamps until the whole Colosseum shakes. Pius Pescalo and Ragefast the Bull circle each other warily, each waiting for the other to strike first. Watch in grim silence. Oh no! Hurry up! We came here to fight, not a dance rehearsal. Oh no, it failed! Oh no! Spurred on by Lord Patrician Darstoke's mockery, Pius Pescalo and Ragefast the Bull launch themselves at each other, weapons swinging. Sparks fly as the dagger meets trident. Two trade blows, and it becomes apparent that Ragefast the Bull is failing to properly anticipate Pius Pescalo's attacks. Strike after strike takes Ragefast the Bull by surprise, forcing him on the defensive. Ragefast the Bull adapts quickly. After sustaining a few superficial injuries, he launches a counterattack that puts Pius Pescalo on the back foot. For a moment, the outcome of the fight hangs in the balance, but only for a moment. Then Ragefast the Bull spots an opening. Ragefast the Bull flings his net, catching his opponent. As Pius Piscallo struggles to free himself, Ragefast the Bull raises a trident to his neck. Ragefast the Bull looks upon you, awaiting your verdict. Should Pius Piscallo be allowed to live? Thumbs down. No, he should not be allowed to live. He has failed me for the last time. As judgment, your esteemed highness, but such is the way of the arena. With a wary nod, Ragefast the Bull drives his trident into Pius Pascalo's chest and out the other side. The once fearsome gladiator collapses, blood soaks into the sand. The audience roars their appreciation. Ragefast the Bull spits into the sand and strides out the arena without a backward glance. No, cool guys don't look at explosions, chat. How rude, what do you mean, Panda? Can't believe it. A warrior's death. The winner is Ragefast the Bull. Oh, bad luck, your esteemed highness. Still, good news for me, eh? Give me a moment, I go collect my winnings. What just happened was disgusting. I'm going to ban the arena. What now? Oh, the Summer Games has many more diversions to offer, Your Serene Highness. All in good time. For now, we shall break for lunch. The next week of Summer Games is packed with entertainment, athletic competitions, chariot races, copious amounts of wine, and above all, blood in the sand. I sense a harsh tax for the patricians. True! On your journey back to the palace, you reflect that your attendance at the games has certainly helped cement the patrician support. For now. Bum bum bum. Okay, here we go again. The game really wants the counts to win. Oh, Jesus Christ, on a bike, chat. It's happening again. Okay, we're doing another auction. It's another exclamation mark fund, letter, and number when I click go in a minute. But first, let's go through them. Okay, so A is farming up in the count's land. Now, if A passes, the counts will instantly win the game, okay? Because the counts need to get 10 farming, and this is 1 farming. So, if A passes, they will win the game. B is trade down, we don't care about that. C is military up in the Grandees land. Now the Grandees want this, they want C up. D is faith down in the Grandees land, nobody cares about that. E is farming down in the patricians land, nobody cares about that. And F is stability up in full stop. So, if you want to stop the counts from winning the game, you need to fund as much as you can, C and F. All of the money needs to go into C and F to stop the counts from winning the game, okay? C and F. Oh, God. Okay, you ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Okay, here we go. Okay, it's 800 in F. Okay, it's it's going in. It's going in. Okay, there's a massive. There's currently 8,750 gold into A and only 3,000 into F. We need to beat 8,750 gold very quickly in C and F. Otherwise, the counts are gonna win the game. Please fund everybody with money. Everybody with anything that you have right now. Do exclamation mark fund C and money. Okay, F is now at 1,000. Put more money into C very quickly. Very quickly put money into C. Oh, Jesus Christ. Now A has got 1,100, 1,100 gold. 11,000 gold. Oh my God. Please put more money into C. All the money into C. All the money into C. All the money into C. Oh, Jesus. It's over. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus. No, it's not. Why is everybody so poor? Everybody was already poor after the last... We had an auction, and then we had another auction. We haven't had any... It's just... That's it. It's over. Fuck. It's a bright morning. You're enjoying breakfast and a letter arrives from Count Bracerni, inviting you to his keep. Encoded in the letter, you recognize the symbol of the Count's secret society, along with a hidden message. Your heart quickens. In exchange for control of your throne, you shall live forever. This is it. It's time for your eternity to begin. Your wife, Dominica, looks over a cup at you fondly. It's nice to see you so happy, darling. Would you like to live forever with me? What? We could be together forever. As you explain your plan for immortality, Dominica's eyes widen. I can't say I expected you to suggest such a thing, but... You know, I think we'd make a lovely immortal couple. Then let's do this. For your voyage to the east, you decide on a modest carriage with fast horses, best not to be seen on your way. In the nightfall, when you and Dominica arrive, the Count Bracerni hurries you inside, down cold steps into the cellars. You blink in the darkness. I hope you have refreshments. His teeth glimmer in the dark. I'm sure we can arrange something, Your Grace, Queen Consort, but soon you'll be beyond all that. You follow him into a wide chamber lit with dozens of candles. A circle of sigils daubed on the floor with something thick and dark. Looking at the shapes and shivers down the back of your neck. There's a strange quality to the stone as you walk. With each step it feels as though your foot is sinking, yet when you look down the floor is solid as ever. Robed figures around the circles, their faces hidden, but as they chant their voices echo through the chamber, as much larger than it appears. Welcome, welcome. The spirits are with us this night. We are to ascend the throne in exchange providing the illustrious queen and queen consort eternal life. I'm ready. It will be glorious, Your Highness. Mundi helps you and Dominica.
So say we all.
Do you see?
So say we all.
So say we all.
So say we all.
Do you
Gypsy
see?
40
Thank you for
just
gifting a
gifted
sub
1 subs.
to Johnny Nater. The chanting. True is the chanting. Juicy, thank you. The hair on you, Bundy helps you and Dominica to the middle of the circle. The hair on your arms prickles unpleasantly. The chanting rises. The counts pass up the golden chalice, pass a golden chalice around the circle. Each one takes a sip. Count Mundi hands it to you solemnly. The chalice is filled with blood. Drink, Your Highness, and be fortified. You shall live forever. I don't usually drink blood, but alright. You hold the chalice to your lips and drink. It's warm, metallic, and has an odd, smoky aftertaste. It's lapsang. But the most pleasant thing you've drunk, but not the least either. As you stand in the circle, your arms tingle, and your head swims, and you stagger. Stand firm, Your Highness. Immortality, eternity, blood! In the air, the chamber thickens, and red swirling mist rises from the stone. Chanting fills your ears, and the heat steams through your veins. Something dark you can't quite see closes upon you and Dominica from the ceiling, settling into your shoulders before fading, somehow, into you. The crown, the throne, it feels so distant now, mediocre, small. The Dimitri of the East is welcome to it. Your reign is over. Your immortal life with Dominica has only just begun. Ah! For immortality, Queen Vizti was happy to give up the throne. She retreated to a dark sanctum in the east, joining the elder counts in hiding from the Inquisitors and the sun. I'm a vampire. The vampire lesbians. Patricians failed to turn the kingdom's debts against it. The moment has passed. Ever practical, they set about collecting interest and hoarding wealth, waiting for time to scheme once more. The grandees prayed and prayed for a miracle to place Azul in their rightful place on the throne, but no miracle came. No Azul. Before abdicating, Queen Vizti made it very clear that Dimitri was the rightful heir. The other nobles would never work out how the council pulled it off. Meanwhile, in the east, the secret society was expanded by 2 members.
Oh my gosh, counts. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Oh, that game was so close. Everybody was right there at the cusp of their victory. I had 2 failed rolls, and like, everybody was just like right there. Nobody was getting, we had like 4 seasons where nobody could get toward their goals, and it came down to two fundings. And one of them where we managed to stop the counts from winning by outfunding them, and the other one where we just couldn't do it, and that was it. That was the closest game I've seen in a long time. What an insane game. Oh my god. Well, there we go. I lasted 3 years and 6 months before I was dead. Big Tree Happy was the wealthiest. Thistle was the poorest. The kingdom looking pretty solid, apart from the faith. Rip. Yeah, everybody was... It was so close. It was so close. Will we do a round 2? Oh, I would, but maybe not today. Because I think it will go really late if we do another one today. It's a long one. Yeah, if we did one today, it'd go like another sort of 2.5 hours or something. And then it would be like 4, 5 o'clock. Yeah, it'd be late. Yeah, maybe not today. Yeah. Maybe we'll definitely carry on this game. Maybe I'm not sure if we want to do more Stargate tomorrow. So we'll have a chat about what we want to do tomorrow. And so, well, I'll start tomorrow's stream. We'll have a chat about what we want to do, and then potentially we could do some more King of the Castle, or we could do more Stargate, or we could do something else. Tomorrow is going to be a bit of an up in the air. So potentially we'll do more tomorrow, or potentially we'll do something else. I think that might be. But and if not, we'll continue this same game next week, I think, for sure. But yeah. Oh, boop. That was very good fun. I think I will, however, because I slept so badly last night, and because I don't want to ruin my throat, I think I will do a little wrap up of the stream. Oh, thank you, everybody. That was really good. I would love to do another one, but I don't think I have it in me. I have to do a round 2 today. I did sleep so badly last night. It was pretty rough. It's snowing on stream. I forgot that's still on. Well, to be fair, it was snowing in real life earlier, but it's so wet that it didn't settle, and now it's just raining. So, rest in peace. Rest in peace, snow. Yeah, I should probably, later on the Discord, we're going to do some more of our Strange New World watch party we've been doing. And we're at season 2, episode 5. So come and hang out for that if you want. It's gonna be very fun. It's awesome. It's very fun. 7 PM UK time. Yeah. It's been super cool. And yeah, I'm gonna do a little raid. Let's see. Who should we go? Should we raid? Kirsty's just started. Should we go raid Kirsty? Oh, thank you, everybody. Love you all very much. Yeah, we'll definitely do some more. Maybe tomorrow, maybe next week. I'll be back tomorrow anyway for something. If you want to continue more Stargate. Or if you want to do some more King of the Castle, or if you want to do something else. And then Xenonauts on Saturday, which is an XCOM like, which we just started. Very fun. And yeah, very awesome. Very fun game, everybody. Well done, Counts. Well done, Counts. That was a very hard-fought game. It was so close. I can't believe you managed to snipe it with all that bribery money at the end. That was so tough. Oh my god. It was so insane. Oh my lord. Thank you, everybody, for the gift subs as well. Counts can now choose to be loyalists in the next game. Yeah, that'd be fun as well. That'd be fun. if they want to. They might just choose to do something else, you know, you never know. But yeah, thank you everybody, and I will see you tomorrow. Mwah.